family commercial real estate. Yet as the firm grew, Ron had less and less time to spend looking down the road. He found himself in head-down mode most of the time.
Welcome to the live Paradise, George. What's up? Welcome, 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 welcome. What y'all up to? What y'all up to? What y'all up to? What y'all up to? Excuse me. Henry OZ, what's up? Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. What y'all up to? Welcome, 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 welcome. Let me see. What y'all up to, man? Welcome to the live. For those who don't know, man, my name is King Hoodie. I'm a recording artist from Miami-Dade County, Florida. I make music, and I love making music, all right? And I'm new to the platform, new to going live. If you're not already following me, please follow. Hit the like button, follow. Help me reach my live goal. You see these like 10 hand hearts up here? Help me get to those. And keep tapping the screen. For everybody in here, just tap the screen. When you tap the screen, it makes it so that more people can see the live. So that like we can get more people involved in this and more people could just like come inside so we can have a dope conversation. I'm ready to have a dope ass conversation today. I hope that y'all ready to have a dope conversation too. So talk to me, man. Where y'all from? Where y'all at? What y'all doing? What are y'all into? Do y'all like reading books? I'm a book reader, I'll be honest with you. I was not always like this, but once I realized that like reading books was important and valuable, I really started reading books. Check it out. You know, I'm a little proud of my book collection, you feel me? Just slightly. That's not even all the books too. I think I got some more books upstairs, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, my name is King Hoodie, man. Holla at me. What's up? What's up? What's up? Follow me. Follow me. Follow me. Follow me. Follow me. Follow me. Hit the follow button. Hit the follow. Dallas, and what book would you recommend? T-Baby, what's up? Good morning. How you feeling? Welcome. What time is it in Dallas right now? Y'all in Eastern time or what? One book that I would happily recommend is this book. I've been talking about it all week, actually, since last week. Lisi, what's up? I would highly recommend this book. I keep recommending it. My favorite book of all time is a book called The War of Art. 9. Okay, yeah, so you on Central Time, so you like an hour away pretty much. This book is what I'm reading right now. Oh, hold up. Let me see. What hood you claim? Hood? I'm from Miami. My hood is North Miami Beach. So if you ever come down to Miami, you gotta come to NMB. Quantum Success. This is the book that I'm reading right now. My sister gave me this book. I really did not think it was gonna be interesting because I think the cover art is like, it looks weird. This looks like a manual to a spaceship or something like that. So I was looking at the book, I was like, I don't wanna read that. It's ugly, right? But in all actuality, it's a really good book, man. I'm reading a chapter right now that talks about harmony, how you gotta like stay in alignment with the things that you want. A lot of times people say that they want things that's far out of alignment from what they are, what they see themselves as. So it's like, yo, if you really wanna manifest something in your life, you gotta get in harmony with it. 222, that's how many people got up in here. Yo, keep tapping the screen, keep sharing the live, and let's get it popping. But yeah, I would highly recommend this book because the chapter I'm in right now is talking about harmony, but the overall book is really fire because the chapter that came before, Align Yourself with Jesus. Yeah, Align Yourself with Jesus. I ain't mad at that. The chapter that came before was talking about paradoxical intent, right? It's like, yo, it's talking about the paradoxes that we create. Looks on Amazon. I'm telling you, T-Baby, it's actually a really, 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 really good book. So I would highly recommend it. You know what I'm saying? I would highly recommend it because the chapter that I love the most is chapter 4. It talks about paradoxes, right? Like it really talks about paradoxes. It talks about like, yo, a lot of times we in life, we want things, but we don't know that the method that we're using to go about getting the things is actually pushing those goals further away from us. You know what I'm saying? Like she's talking about how she wanted to be an author, right? So she wanted to publish her book. So she got like an agent to go shop her book to these different publishers. And every publisher said no. She did 12 the first round. They all said no. She did 12 the second round. They all said no. And then she realized herself, she's like, man, I want this goal and I have this goal. I've been wanting this since I was 12 years old, but my energy right now is real desperate. Like I got a real desperate energy. She had to stop herself because she realized when she kept getting those rejections, she realized she was making that goal mean so much to her that it was causing symptoms in her body. She put all her self-worth and her value on the other side of accomplishing that goal. Like, yo, when I get published, life's gonna get better. When I get published, I'm gonna get the money that I need. When I get published, when I get published, when I get published. And so she made it mean so much to her. Rosa, thank you for the follow. Lilith Hops, thank you for the follow. She made it mean so much to her that she started having all these symptoms. She realized, like, yo, my energy is desperate. So though my brain is saying I'm going for this thing, my energy is saying, like, I need it, and I don't got it. So she began to see how desperate her energy was. She's like, man, I gotta check myself. I'm tripping. I'm putting way too much of my value and way too much of my self-worth on the accomplishment of this goal. All my worth and all my values on the other side of me getting this goal, I'm tripping. So every night she would tell herself, I'm okay when not getting published. I'm okay if I gotta sell my book myself. I'm okay if no publisher ever gets behind my book. I'm okay if nobody ever loved my book. And what ended up happening was she let it go. She kept letting the urge go. And then every time she would say, I'm okay with not getting published, I'm okay with my dream not coming true, she would cry. So every night for months, she was just crying every night because she was essentially mourning her dream. She was mourning her goal. She was sad at the loss of her dream. She said, I had to give up my goal. Because she kept giving up. And then one day, months later, one of her friends said, yo, why don't you send your book to this publisher? And she was like, that's a really big publisher. I don't think they're going to pick me up. She sent her book to the publisher. The publisher picked her up. And all her dreams pretty much came through. So she's like, yo, I need to feed. So the concept of that chapter is pretty much like, yo, when you let go of your attachment to the outcome of something that you want, that's when it actually brings it in. You know what I'm saying? You got to be like, man, I don't care. I give into this thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not worried about the attachment. I'm going to do what I do for the love of doing what it is that I do. I'm not going to make it mean so much to me that I'm not going to enjoy my life in the process. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's really what it is. You feel me? And I think that's what it is. Cam Low, what's up? I need to feed Alex McKnight. Okay, that's interesting. But yeah, man, y'all make sure to keep tapping the screen, keep sharing the live. My name is King Hoodie. I'm new to the platform, kind of. I'm really new to going streaming. I've been going streaming for a week. And so, yeah, I really want to build up the platform, really want to build it up, connect with people. And I'm really in here just to have dope conversations with people. You know what I'm saying? I'm really in here just to build up like a crew of like-minded individuals so we can have dope-ass combos. But yeah, the book that I recommend, definitely Quantum Success right now. That's what I'm reading right now. Sonia Smith. What's up, Sonia Smith? How you feeling? The book that I recommend is absolutely this book right here, Quantum Success. You know what I'm saying? This is the one that I'm reading. And yeah, that chapter I was just talking about is paradoxes. Like, yo, man, we create these paradoxes. If you're going for a dream or a goal, thank you for liking the live, man. Appreciate it. If you going for a goal and you making it mean so much to you that you're starting to have like bad symptoms, then whatever that is, you gotta release the urge. You know what I'm saying? You gotta release the urge. You gotta get that out of here. You know what I'm saying? Kim Low, why am I so handsome? I don't know, bro. You gotta ask my mother for that one. Rodney B, appreciate the follow. Yeah, man. So yeah, that's what I would say. I would say that's one of the most interesting books that I've ever read because I never heard nobody say, yo, bro, you gotta release the urge for the thing that you want in order for you to manifest it, in order for you to bring it in. What's up, Rodney? Sonia, thank you for the follow. You gotta release the urge of the thing that you want in order for you to get it, and that's the paradox. A lot of times, we as people don't know how many paradoxes we create on the regular, right? And for those who don't know what a paradox is something that you do in one direction, but it kind of sends you back to the direction that you started at. It's you going in a cycle pretty much with a paradox. That's like saying, yo, I want to lose weight. So you go to the gym. Well, every time you go to the gym, you don't work out at all. You just eat burgers or you eat bad food when you're at the gym. You eating tacos, you eating chips, you eating candies and cookies. It's like, yo, how come I'm not losing weight? I'm going to the gym. It's like, yeah, you going to the gym, but what you doing when you at the gym is making you further from your goal, bro. You're not gonna lose no weight like that. If I go to the gym and I eat junk food at the gym, I'm gonna be surprised when I get fat. That don't make no sense, bro. You gotta understand. So that's the paradox there. I'm going for this thing, but it's actually sending me backwards. And that's what it is with our energy. That's what she talks about in that book that I was just talking about. Energetically, you can go for something all day, you can want something, but if you make that thing mean so much to you that your life can't be happy right now in pursuit of it, then it's actually running away from you. Your goal is actually running away from you because you got this really desperate energy about you, and the universe doesn't respond to that. You know what I'm saying? The universe can't respond to that kind of energy. You feel me? So, yeah, that's pretty much it. But what y'all on, man? Where y'all at? What y'all up to? Talk to me, man. It's 10 a.m. on the East Coast. I'm over here listening to Chance the Rapper. 10-11. We having a good time. What's up? What are y'all up to? I am King Hoodie. I make music. 29 years old. I want to ask y'all questions, dog. I guess I should actually probably structure some questions, but I don't really have none. I just really want to kick combo and like meet people. Janice, what's up? Sonia Smith, thank you for the follow and thank you for the likes. Yeah, y'all make sure to keep tapping the screen, keep sharing the live. Y'all think it's dope up in here, and help me reach my live goal. You see the little hand hearts? Send me some of them hand hearts, and then heart me too. There's like a little button at the top where you can just hit a heart. Hit that heart. I'm learning how to do this in real time. I'll be honest with you. Like, realistically, I'm a person who's like really, really better. Thank you for the likes. I'm somebody who's like way better in person. You know, like I'm really like a human kind of interaction kind of person. So the digital space is a new space for me, dog. But when I found out that there's actual people on the other side of this, oh, I'm in it. I'm in it to win it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. What do y'all do, man? What are y'all interested in? What's something that you would like to have in your life? You know what I'm saying? Like, let's talk about dreams and goals. Let's talk about manifestation. Let's talk about how to create things in our lives. On the heels of the conversation that we had yesterday, we just ended up talking about, I want to say like Henry Ford, and we ended up talking about how like certain people, actually I just talked about the conversation that we had last night. Last night we was talking about how like school, right? School in the United States of America doesn't really prepare you for life. And we think that that's weird and that's counterintuitive, right? We wondering why our country is going down, down the drain, and we wonder why like people aren't accomplishing as many dreams as they want to accomplish. And it's like because they never showed us how to do that. You know what I'm saying? The school system is really, really structured to make you a worker. You feel me? Not really be a boss. I want to be married. Oh, that's what's up, Sonya. Yeah, man. Shout out to that. Hold up. That deserves. That deserves shield. That's a beautiful goal, honestly. What kind of marriage do you want? Do you want a marriage that's like exciting? Do you want a marriage that's stable? Do you want a partner that's like, somebody who's like really reliable and dependable? Or you want somebody who's like maybe not be as dependable, but they're exciting and they're passionate and they're free and they're an artist? Would you rather be married to this is a great question for all the women in the chat too. Would you rather be married to like a CEO, a businessman who's all numbers and all analytical? Or would you rather be married to an artist, like a creative person who may not be as structured as this other guy, but he's passionate and he's like fire and he's engaged in like dope shit? Like, what would you rather be married to? Would you rather be married to like a businessman who's just all numbers? Or would you rather be married to like a right brain person who paints and draws and all that? I want it all because I give it all. That's a great way to put it. You know what I'm saying? That's you knowing your worth, for sure. That's you definitely knowing your worth. League of Shadows. That's what's up, League of Shadows. Appreciate it. Guys, let's get his likes up to 5K. It takes 2 minutes and it's free. Let's go. Enjoy the show. Appreciate you, League of Shadows. You the truth. Thank you for that. Bam. Earned yourself a follow. Facts. Nah, that's a fact. I'm curious, man. Like, I wonder what people are more interested in, because I feel like I end up hearing these stories about how, like, people don't end up in these relationships, or people end up in these relationships where they're like, they always feel like they want something else. You know what I'm saying? Like, when they got somebody who's stable, they want somebody who's fun. When they got somebody who's fun, they want somebody who's stable. Is it just that people like, thank you for liking the live, man. Yeah, y'all make sure to keep tapping the screen, keep sharing the live. Help me reach my live goal and share the live, man. Let's get it popping in here. And let's have a dope conversation, bro, because that's really what I'm in here for. I really want to connect with dope people and hear dope things. But I feel like a lot of times people just be on that grass is greener on the other side. Like, oh, okay, when I got stability, I want passion and fun. When I got passion and fun but no stability, I want stability. And it's like, okay, cool. I think there probably is a way to get it all, but you got to like, you know what I'm saying? You got to know what it is that you want. In order for you to get what you want, you got to know what you want. You feel me? And until you know that, you're not really going to get to the next level, you know? And I think we as a people got to know that. Like, when you know what you want, thank you, Sonya. I appreciate you, Sonya. When you know what you want, you'll be able to get what you want. If you don't know what you want, you're not going to be able to get it. It's like saying, oh, I want to go to Jamaica, but you don't got a map and you don't got to you didn't book a flight to go to Jamaica. It's like, okay, well, then that's not going to work for you. It's not going to work in your favor. You know what I'm saying? You might as well just not do that because you don't really know where you're going. Like, if I jump in my car today and I say, yo, I want to make it to Atlanta, and I'm in Miami because I am in Miami. If I want to make it to Atlanta, I jump in a car, but I don't got no map. I don't got no knowledge of how to get there. I'm going to jump in my car, but I'm either going to go nowhere, or I'm going to end up in a ditch, or I'm going to end up in a whole nother city. You know what I'm saying? You got to know where you're going. Like, I think it's so interesting how a lot of times in life, we as people, we just don't ever write the things that we want down. Like, We like, oh, I got these wants. Okay, when I ask you what you want, you don't really know what you want. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so easy, I think, for people to be like, yo, okay, what do you want in a partner? Okay, I don't want nobody who smokes. I don't want nobody who drink. I don't want nobody who cheats on me. I don't want nobody. Okay, cool. You listen to all the things that you don't want. You know what I'm saying? You're telling me everything you don't want. Do you actually know what you want? You feel me? I just want someone that's happy and whole, not insecure. Insecurity is major, man. I'll be honest. I think everybody in the world has insecurities, if I'm not mistaken. I think it just depends on like the other person. But that's a decent goal. I'll be honest with you. Somebody that's happy and whole, not insecure. That's a good goal to have, man. Because you're right. There are a lot of people. I was having this conversation last night with my parents. We was talking about like, I guess my sister is in a relationship with somebody who's really insecure or jealous of her. And she can't really grow because she's in a relationship with this person that doesn't really want to see her grow. You know, this person really just wants to have control over her. This person just really wants to mold her and have her and, you know, be a certain kind of way with her. This person doesn't really want to like see her shine. So I think insecurity, man, is a really scary thing. When you come across that in a person, in a relationship, because everybody's going to have, Shell Love, what up? Everybody's going to have insecurities. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a fact. But what does that person do about them insecurities? Like, does this person make the insecurities rule them, or are they like in control of their insecurities? You know, I think that's probably like the most important thing. OMG, that's dangerous. Yo, man, the weirdest thing in the world is to get the realization that somebody is jealous of you, right? Like, I think sometimes some crazy people think everybody's jealous of them, and that's not true. Like, no one really cares that much. But then I asked somebody one time, I was dating this person like years ago, and somebody told me like, oh, be careful with this person that you're dating because she's jealous of you. And I was like, jealous of me? How can she possibly be jealous of me? We're in a relationship. There's no way you could be. How can you be jealous of somebody you're in a relationship with? Like, that didn't make any sense to me. Until I started noticing like small little things in her actions, like small little things that she would do that I didn't like it. It's like, I would tell her about a dream or a goal or like a plan, and she wouldn't be happy about it. She'd be like, Or like every time something good would happen to me, she was kind of like, oh, I'm so happy for you. But it didn't really feel like happiness. Like, you know when somebody's really happy for you. And then you also know when somebody ain't really that happy for you. So I was like, And just that conversation kind of weighed in my brain. Like, what do you mean? Like, I didn't know that people can be in relationships with people that they jealous of. I thought that was the weirdest thing. And then last night I was talking to my sister, and it kind of, came out that she was in a relationship with somebody who's jealous of her. Pretty much jealousy just manifests itself like, yo, I want the things that you have. I'm really in a relationship with you, not because I love you so much, but because you have good qualities that I want. I want to possess you. I don't really want to be with you. It's not give and take. I just want to take. My mom told me he was jealous, and I didn't believe her. But it was true. He was horrible. Man, that's tough. Was that like your previous husband, or was that a boyfriend, or who was that? That's tough. Somebody you were seeing? It's true that's my jam. Hey, I think that's the weirdest thing in the world. Like, and I want to ask everybody in the chat, have you ever been in a relationship with somebody who was jealous of you? Or do you think you can identify that? Do you think that you can see that when a person is jealous of you? Because me personally, I knew I couldn't see it. I knew I couldn't see the jealousy when they were in that experience that I was having. Like, I just absolutely knew I couldn't see it. You feel me? So, do you think you can identify that? Hey, Ziggy. Do you think you can identify that? Let me see. My husband that I trusted with my whole heart. That's tough. I'm sorry you had to experience that, Sonya. That's a tough experience right there. Like, for real. That's a super tough experience. Like, I can only imagine what that's like. How did your relationship come to an end, if you don't mind me asking? Was it just something that you just had to like break off? Were you like, yo, I'm done with this relationship. I'm done with this situation. I'm over this. Or was it something that was like, yo, I'm going to stay here and I'm going to stay down for this person because of X, Y, and Z? Like, what ended up bringing out the end of the relationship? You know what I'm saying? I think that is so strange, man. Like, the concept of somebody in a relationship being jealous of you is like really weird to me. I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't think I understand jealousy I get jealousy, right? I know what being a jealous person is. When you're jealous, you're like, I'm looking at somebody and I want the things that they have, right? But how in the world can you be jealous of somebody who you in a relationship with? Like, I don't really get it. You know what I'm saying? It kind of just seems like some hater stuff. It kind of just seems like, okay, well, this person is just really secretly hating on you, and the only reason why they're in your life is because they want some of the things that you have. not really like in love and enjoy and, oh, I want to share my life with you. Because sharing your life with somebody means I want to give you all these things too, versus I just want to take all these things from you, or I want to be in your position. I want something that you have, and I feel like if I stay close to you, some of that stuff is going to rub off on me. If I get close to you, some of the things are going to be, you know what I'm saying, all up on me. And I think that that's really strange, you know what I'm saying? But like, y'all tell me, have y'all had these experiences? Or am I the only person that has had this experience? I mean, Sonya, I already know you have. Darrell Lee, what up? I already know, you know what I'm saying? Lee Big, what's up? I had to leave after 10 years, and it traumatized me, but God healed me. Wow, that's tough. That's tough. I mean, thank God for that. I appreciate that. That deserves some cheers. Sissy Lee, what's up? Welcome to the live. Wow, man. I mean, the knowledge that you knew you had to leave after 10 years is a lot. Doris, what's up? Lee Big, what's up? Sylvia Miller, what's up? Like, at least you made the right decision. So wait, how long was you together, Sonya? Because you was with this person for 10 years? Or y'all was married? Jasmina Martin, what's up? User 784, what's up? Dana, what's up? Rita Crawford, how you doing? Yeah, man, like, so were y'all together for 10 years, Sonya? Or was it like you were married for 10 years? Probably together for longer and then just married for 10 years. Like, what was it? But that's a lot, man. Like, I think that's such an interesting concept because I don't hear that a lot. I don't hear people in relationships talk about like slight jealousy. Like, yo, okay, what do you do when the person you're in a relationship is jealous of you? You know what I'm saying? And you can't even like make it. You know what I'm saying? They play competition with you because of your wins. Yo, that is so weird, bruh. Shy. That's so weird, bruh. Like, I could honestly say I feel like I might have been experiencing this, but I didn't know what to call it. I felt that way in my life. Like in my past relationship, I felt that way. I felt like, yo, okay, why you always feel like you compete? You know we not competing, right? I always had to tell her this. Like, you know we not competing, right? Every time I would say something to do something, she'd be like, oh, well, I'm doing this and I'm doing that. It's like, yo, you know we're not in competition, right? Like, ain't we supposed to be together, like in this together? So my wins should be your wins and your wins should be my wins. Shouldn't it be like that? Why does it gotta be like, oh, who gonna make it first? Or who's gonna boss us up first? Or who's gonna do this first? Who's gonna do this bigger and better? It's like, yo, bro, we're not in competition. You can't compete with me and I can't compete with you. Why does it feel like that? We were together for 16 years and married for 10. Yo, Sonya, that's tough. I'm sorry that you had to experience that, man. That's tough. But like you said, God healed you. God came out. Swan Artistry, what's up, Swan? How you feeling? Welcome to the live. Yo, Swan, we talking about relationships and we also talking about, have you ever experienced jealousy in the relationship? Appreciate you for the gift, Swan. Have you ever experienced jealousy in the relationship? Like, what is that about? Thank you for the heart, Swan. Yo, y'all make everybody in the chat, make sure to tap this heart up here on the top of the screen. Send me a heart. It's free, I believe. And make sure to tap it for me. I'm not sure if it's actually free. I have no idea, but tap it anyway. And send me the gifts. Sometimes jealousy comes from deeper issues like childhood, raised in survival mode. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, so here's this thing. Like, me personally, I had a tough childhood, right? And I know what it's like to be in survival mode, man. To a large degree, I'm still in survival mode. However, I don't know what it's like to be jealous. I never looked at it like I'm hating on somebody because I have issues and I got to go through stuff. Yeah, my life is tough, but like, you not the cause of that. I'm not jealous of you because you the reason for my trials and tribulations. Jealousy comes from deeper issues in childhood. Like, what issue in childhood could possibly make a person jealous? Just not having stuff? Appreciate you, Swan. Let me see. Swan, thank you, man. Swan's my #1 gifter right now. Shout out to you, Swan. Damaris, what's up? Like, I gotta understand it. Like, I'm really interested in understanding where the jealousy comes in, right? Like, have you ever been in a relationship? And this is real, because I know I have, apparently, and I guess Sonya has too. Like, I want to know from everybody in the chat, have you been in a relationship or even been close or been around, or even maybe your friend, your loved one, has you or anyone you know been in a relationship where the person that they were in a relationship with has been jealous of this person? And what are the symptoms of that? Like, what does it manifest? What does it create in a relationship? Does it create hating? Does it create disrespect? Does it create cheating? Does it create like abuse? You know what I'm saying? I could see abuse. I'll be honest with you. I could see that. I could see like a person getting wow. We're unpacking some stuff today. No excuse. It's not fair, but I think they do it unknowingly. And yes, just not having things. That's crazy to me. I went through this before. He didn't realize it was lightweight hating. I'm telling you, lightweight hating. and verbal abuse. Straight up, bro. Like that's all it really. Like you talking slick under your tone, and you don't seem like you happy for somebody when they winning, and you hating on like different things. Like if a person gets something, you're like, oh, am I gonna get that too? Like you really think in turn, man. I'm unpacking a lot today, bro. I'm unpacking a lot. These symptoms. All right, hold on, let's just keep going. I was raised with two wonderful parents, but his mom was abusive and his father was absent. That's tough, man. That's super tough. Sonya, I'm sorry you had to experience that. And this is tough because you was married. For those who didn't read the chat, Sonya was married to her. She was with her dude for 16 years, married for 10 years. And she had to break it off because of, the relationship wasn't good. And she's talking right now about how he was jealous. But we kind of came to that conclusion. I was raised with two wonderful parents, but his mom was abusive and his father was absent. That's tough, man. That's tough. Like, those mama issues go deep, man. Those mama issues have been deep. Swan Archie, I had been jealous, but over petty stuff. But not in a relationship. I don't understand that. I don't understand that either, Swan. Like, but I'm like, as we're unpacking this together as a crew and a team right now in this live, I'm starting to, like, see certain symptoms in a past relationship that I was in. Because it's like, for example, I got an opportunity to fly around the world, right? It was like, yo, I'm going on these trips. And the first thing that she would say was like, oh, okay, you going on these trips? Do they know that we together? Like, can I go on the trip too? Like, what's up? Let's make it work. And I don't think that's a bad thing, but like, I don't know. I felt like she wasn't really happy when I won things. She wasn't really happy when good things happened for me. I felt like even when she would say good things to me, it didn't feel real. It kind of felt like strategic, like, at this point you have to say something good, but it don't seem authentic. It just seems like, oh, let me put this on real quick so I can say these words. But it didn't connect. You know when somebody's saying something to you that connects, and it's like, oh, this person's really saying something to me. It ain't feel like that. And I didn't realize I was making him feel small because major things to him were normal to me. Sissy. Wait, just so I know, is it Sissy or Cece? I just want to know how to pronounce it because I want to make sure I'm saying it right. But that's a lot. But wait a minute. How are you making him feel small though? Like, I'm trying to understand. How are you making him feel your accomplishments? CC, yeah, I knew it. What's up, CC? I'm gonna follow you. Bam. How were you making him feel small though? Like, was it like when you were making him feel, were you intentionally making him feel small? Like, did you say things to him like, oh, like, you're not smart, or why did you do that, or you're so dumb for doing this, or why? Like, were you actually verbally saying things to him to make him feel small, or did he feel small because of your accomplishments? Like, was you just doing things that was good for your life and yourself, and he was like, like, you went to college, you got a degree, you got a good high-paying job, and he like, was it that? Like, how did he end up feeling small? Where did that come from? I just want young people to recognize the signs early. Okay. Then Sonya, what's one of the biggest like red flags you would say? If you had to impart knowledge on everybody in the live right now, what's one of the most important red flags you would say? Like, yo, if a person does this, run. If a person does this, says this, has this, acts this way, or hangs out with this kind of person, like, what's one thing you would say? Like, when we moved into our first house, he was like, nobody I know ever lived in a house this nice. Oh, damn. That's tough. That's tough. I can understand that sentiment. Like, I understand that. Nobody I knew ever lived in a house this big. And Cece, just so I know, this is a past relationship, or is this a relationship that you currently still in? I mean, I don't want to blow your spot up, but I'm curious. Swan Artistry, I don't understand. If my part wins, I win. If I win, they win. I think it's about communication. That's what I'm saying, Swan. Like, that's exactly how I feel. Like, yo, it should never feel like competition. Why does it feel like that? You know what I'm saying? And I've definitely had to say that in my past relationship a lot. It was like, yo, bro, we not in competition, right? We not competing with each other, right? Like, this is, if you win, I win. And if I win, you win. Isn't that the way it's supposed to be? Ain't that what being partners and being in a team is about? Like, why does it feel like we constantly comparing and contrasting wins and losses and who's doing better? Like, I'm not in competition with you. You can never compete with me, bro. Like, you're a woman, I'm a man. Like, there's certain things that we're just not gonna, I can't compete with you. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's stop acting like this is an actual competition, because it's not. Let me see. And to me, I'm like, bro, I love him. Houses like this, I lived in houses like this my whole life. Oh, that's what's up. He never been on a plane or out the state. And I'm like, what? Damn, bro, I'm feeling for this dude right now, man, because I can definitely, yes, pass. Okay, cool, yeah. So we can really unload the clip. You know what I'm saying? I really, like, I can relate to that. I'm getting a lot of like synergy in his story and mine because I can really relate to that. If he's insecure and need praise all day, run. That praise all day might be that narcissism. Straight up. No matter how much I loved him, it wasn't enough. Oof. Yeah, that could be draining, yo. Somebody who needs constant validation from you, I can see that being constantly draining. Yo, thanks for liking the live. Yo, y'all make sure to keep liking the live, sharing the live. Let's get it popping. I think it's about being one unit. We are being successful for each other. Swan, I completely understand. That's how it is. Like, that's how it's supposed to be anyway. Like, we supposed to be in this together. It shouldn't be no competition. If it isn't competition, then that means that if I subscribe to your belief system, every time I come home, I'm coming home to I'm coming home to opposition. I'm coming home to an enemy or a competitor. I'm coming home to competition when I got to compete out in the street all day and all life. Like, it's weird. But Cece, man, I definitely relate to that, man. So I'm like, damn, I kind of see a lot of synergy because I've definitely had experiences like that. Like, my past relationship, she had a lot of things given to her as a child that I didn't have. And so, like, when she would give me gifts, I would accept the gifts, but in the beginning it was hard for me to accept gifts. And I would get emotional when she would give me presents because as a kid, I've gone birthdays, I've gone Christmases, I've gone all kind of things without getting any kind of gifts, you know? And I knew as a child, like, because of what my parents didn't have, I knew that it was selfish of me to even ask for a gift. You know, like, oh, you know, our parents are struggling right now. How can you ask for that? Why would you ask for a gift? You know, you're just putting more stress on them. And so I learned early on in life, okay, don't ask for things because you're going to put extra stress on our parents who are already stressed out. So in my past relationship, when my girl would give me gifts and stuff, like I would get emotional. I would accept the gifts. I wasn't the best acceptor. I was like, man, wow, you gave me this kind of gift. This is incredible. And, but I don't think I was ever limiting. You know, I don't think I was ever the kind of person like, I ain't never lived in a place like this. So this is like, nothing she did ever made me feel small. It just made me want more. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if my girl got more than me, my desire is going to go up. I'm not going to bring her down to my level. I'm going to go up. Now, okay, bro, I better reorganize the way my brain works because we balling now, I guess. You know what I'm saying? If my girl is getting it and succeeding and winning, it's like, okay, that's more ammo for me. Like, let's fire it up. And if you got somebody who motivates you at the same time they getting it, like, that's rare, bro. You got to keep somebody like that in your pocket. It's like, yo, okay, you fire me up every time I'm in your presence and you getting it, I want to get it too so I can fire you up and we can do this together. And, like, when you get that, like, lucrative partnership with somebody, y'all just go up. Like, yo, y'all undeniable. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. BK, he would find a way to put me down in front of his friends after every performance or show I had. Whoa. Yeah, that's tough, BK. What's wrong with this person? Yo, I don't subscribe to none of that, bro. I'll be honest with you. Anybody that will publicly down you or put you down in front of other people, especially, and this is the worst part, like, somebody could put you down and say something slick to you in front of others, like, maybe you're trying to be funny or maybe you're trying to make friends, whatever. But the worst of the worst is if a person puts you down and says something about you in front of others that is personal. Like, if you told this person something personal, this happened to my girl, like, in my last relationship that I recently got out of. Like, yo, one of her friends, we went through something like terrible, and we got through it. She was on a boat with one of her female friends, and her female friend was trying to be like, oh, why you trying to rush to leave? Because she was like, I'm bored in this boat, I want to go home. And I'm like, yeah, come on. And her friend was like, yo, why you trying to leave so early? Look, oh, your boyfriend, he trying to bring you home? Look, tell him this and that. Because remember, he did this. Remember, he did that. So, you know, it ain't even nothing. I'll call him on the phone right now and I'll tell him you're not coming. And she was like, and when she told me that, I'm like, that girl is not your friend. She used a personal thing that you told her in, like, the privacy of y'all conversations to, like, put you down publicly or try to convince you to stay out late, try to convince you to party because she in Miami and she want to lose her mind. Like, nah, that's not your friend. Hey, do what you want. That's not a friend. Any friend that would take some, like, if I tell you some personal shit about me, and then you whip that out in any kind of weird conversation at any point in time, yo, you're not my friend no matter what you say to me. You're not my friend no more at all. You can't possibly be. BK, I'm sorry you went through that. IT Digital, period. Yes, and we went to fancy restaurants, he would get uncomfortable because he didn't want to be there. Cece, man, it sounds like you might have had a real one from around the way. And I get a lot of, I'm getting, like, I get it. You can be uncomfortable in some of these really nice places, man, but we gotta get over that. As a man, that's one thing at least I know. We gotta get over that shit quickly. I gotta leave all that poverty in the past, cause we in a new environment. I gotta act like I've been here before. I gotta get this together, you know? Appreciate you. I am Rhea. Thank you for the gifts, I am Rhea. Let me see. Period. CS Motion, facts. IT Digital, single, yes. LOL. Yeah. He'll get what's coming to him. Straight up. Straight up. BK, there's something wrong with that person. Honestly, BK, yeah. Like, and on top of that, if the person's putting you down right after your own shows and right after your performances, like this is a real hater. Like, we was talking about jealousy in relationships a second ago, but whatever we talking about right now, that person, that's a real hater. That's an authentic hater. Like, what do you mean? I just got off the stage. And on top of that, some people don't know what it's like to perform in front of other people. Like, that shit takes a lot of courage. And like, you're performing, like, I don't know what performance is in music, is it, but whatever. When I read this book a long time ago, the statistic was, they did a study and they were like, yo, did you know that 9 out of 10 people are more afraid of public speaking than they are of death? Like 9 out of 10 people are more scared of public speaking than they are of death. So that means that in a room full of 10 people, 9 of those people would rather die the end of their story than go on stage and talk to people. So like, a lot of people don't understand how much courage it takes to go in front of people, and then for you to get off stage, somebody just to like talk down to you, is like, oh nah, bro, we might have to. That's crazy. Also, folks, keep including your friends out of your relationship. What do you mean? Also, keep folks including your friends out of your relationship. That's true, Swan Artistry. Let me see. I gotta keep it with the live. Yes, I had to realize some people need therapy, real help, and I couldn't do it because it broke me down. Wow, that's tough. Sorry you had to experience that, CC. So that ended up weighing like a toll on you then, huh? That's tough. Maria from Brooklyn. What's up, Maria? How you feeling? Welcome. Appreciate you, Maria. Women be dealing with it out of guilt. If a person doesn't want to change, we gotta go. Can't save them. Ooh, if a person... Wow, hold on, I gotta read that one again. Women be dealing with it out of guilt. If a person doesn't want to change, we gotta go. Can't save them. That's kind of how I felt, man. That's kind of how I felt. Cindy, Digital Diary. Question, how often do you go live? Right now, Cindy, I'm going live I'm going live at 10 a.m. every day. 10 a.m. I'm still looking for the perfect time to go live, but like, I'm so new to it that I'm just looking to build up the following and build it up so that every time I go live, I can have a bunch of cool people in here and we like, yo, we automatically know we're gonna have a dope convo right now. Let's share ideas, let's share books, let's share movies, let's share restaurants, let's get it popping. So yeah, 10 a.m. Let me see. Slim, what's good, fam? Hope your day started off good. It did, Slim. Welcome to the live. Fabulous, darling. Oh, that's what's up. All right, Maria, we up in here. Yeah, nah, man. Like, so just to catch everybody up who just tapping in, we're talking about jealousy in relationships right now. Like, we got a couple living of us, me included, talking about have you ever been in a relationship with somebody who's jealous of you? And if you have, what does that reveal itself to be? Like, what does that look like? What does it feel like? Have you been in it? Have you seen somebody else who's in it? And then it kind of even slipped into like, okay, the symptoms of a person who's jealous of you in a relationship is like talking down to you publicly or privately, having insecurities about whenever you win, or having securities about whenever you do what it is that you do. You know what I'm saying? Brown eyes, one love. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, I hope I got good energy. Pray for discernment because it's dangerous out there. God will give you the answer. That's true, man. I'm prayed up right now. I pray like multiple times a day. You know, I've had a lot of experience in the past couple of years. I was just like, yo, yeah. But I'm super prayed up right now. My dog in here. What up, Illusion? How you feeling? Yeah, Illusion, maybe you might be able to tap into this conversation, man. We talking about jealousy in relationships, man. Have you ever been in a relationship with somebody who is jealous of you? Have you been the jealous one in a relationship? Have you ever been in a relationship with somebody who made you feel like insecure, like you wasn't enough, or you needed to do some extra stuff, or you needed to be more than you was, you know what I'm saying, in order to like get it popping? Let me see. You're supposed to pray one time, your brother and God too many times. Wait, what? You're supposed to, I don't know what this is supposed to say. I don't know what that means. You supposed to what? Pray. Hold up. You're supposed to pray one time, your brother and God too many times. I don't know what that means, but I'm praying multiple times a day. You feel me? Because I feel like it. But yeah, I think it's so interesting, man. Honestly, if I'm being real, I'm unpacking a lot of stuff just in this live alone. You know what I'm saying? Like hearing everybody, Brianna, what up? Hearing everybody's different experiences, like in their relationships, especially what BK went through. That's tough and that's weird. Like, you should never entertain anybody who would talk down to you in front of people at all, especially if they're saying something personal about you. Like, if I told you something in privacy that was a real vulnerable moment for me, and then you whip that out in just like regular conversation, or you whip that out to like try to teach me a lesson outside, I might flip out on you. I'll be honest with you. Like, I'm not the coolest person when it comes to like blatant miserable disrespect. Like that's nah, bro. I don't know how I react to that, but I know I don't like it. Like don't take nothing personal I told you and try to use that against me. Cause now I'm gonna flip out on you for doing that in the moment, and I'm also gonna flip out on the fact that I told you this in privacy. Like I'm mad at you, and I'm also mad at myself because you trying me. That's crazy. I told you something private. I trusted you, and now you're gonna have to pay the cost for that. Let me see. Yes, been in a couple relationships. I think jealousy is control. That's interesting. What do you mean by that, Brown Eyes? When you say jealousy is control, like, do you think a person wants to control you and like that's why they jealous of you, or do you think like the jealousy is causing them to like say, okay, I gotta have you, I gotta hold you, I gotta keep you, I gotta, you know what I'm saying, like keep this thing close to me. Now what is it? Yeah, it was a long time ago. Definitely a lesson learned. Honestly, BK, that was tough. You know what I mean? That was tough. Because like, why would a person do that? You know what I'm saying? That don't make no sense. Anybody like that, you stay away from them forever. Forever. It's also a form of abuse as well, and life is too short to have to deal with that. That's super true. Shout out to you, Swan Archie. That's very insightful. Like that's very true. Super insightful. Nah, man. Like we gotta understand, us as the people, bro. Like we don't deserve that. Like if you a good person, you know, and I think it's crazy too how good people oftentimes end up with like not so good people. And if you see that and you try to tell them in advance, like a lot of times we don't listen. You know what I'm saying? We just do not listen. We're like, yo, that person that you with is not good for you. And you're like, oh, well, I like them, so I'm gonna keep going down this route. And you gotta let people make their mistakes. But at the same time, you could tell sometimes like, yo, you're a really good person. And this person that you with is really not a good person. I had to tell my cousin that the other day. I was like, yo, I'll be honest with you. You're great, but that person that you with ain't that great. I'll be honest. You know, and I'm only saying it because I can see how this person is destroying your life. I can see how this person, you're not going to church anymore. You're not talking to any of your friends no more. You're ignoring some of your children. And this person has already been known to put their hands on you. This person has already been known to manipulate you. This person has already been known to make you quit your job and leave the country with them only to leave you high and dry. Like, this is not a good person. Your history with this person is not a good thing. Like, and now you're trying to like rekindle something. It's like, nah, don't rekindle that with that person, bro. Trust me. Don't rekindle that. That person is not a good person. You have to stay away from that because that person's ruining your life. The person is isolating you. Anytime you're in a relationship, I feel like that isolates you, that pulls you away from your friends and your family, doesn't embrace your friends and family, it's not healthy. That to me is a major red flag in any relationship, on any day, any circumstance. If I'm around somebody and they make me feel like I can't hang out with the people that I love, like nah, if you're gonna be with me, you can't be hanging out all day with your friends and your family. What you mean I can't hang out with my friends and my family? Why is that? You know, these are people that make up my life and my mental constitution and my physical environment, right? Like, what are you talking about? You know, you gotta come hang out with you more? Nah, that's weird. You too dependent, and that's pimp shit. Like, pimps do that. You feel me? Like that, pimps do that. Bree, what's up? Pimps do that every day, all day. Like, pimps do their best to isolate you from your friends, or isolate you from your family, isolate you from your loved one, isolate you from your support system. Because they know if I can isolate you from all those people who got sense, all those people who I don't got the spell on, then you go, what's up, Bree? How you feeling? If I can isolate you from your friends and your family, then you're going to do exactly what it is that I want you to do. Like, that's pimp logic. You know what I'm saying? So anybody that ever tries to pull you away, that to me is the number one red flag. If I see any of my friends, male or female, that get involved with anybody and that person makes them like start separating from their friends and their family start hearing from them less and less, and they stop doing, like, if you was in the gym consistently, now you're not in the gym so much, and you was in the church real hard, now you're not in the church so much, I'll be like, yo, whoever that person is not good for you. Because they destroying your life, whether you want to admit it or not. The sex might be good. The vibe might be good. This person might have money or whatever, but that person ain't good for you. Why? Because they're manipulating you. They're manipulating you, and I know they're doing a good job manipulating you because the stuff that you're doing with that person is making it so that you don't want nobody else to know what's going on. That's why you're comfortable, like, avoiding your friends and avoiding your family. You don't want nobody else to talk sense into you. You know what's going on. Speaking facts right now. Thank you, Bree. Now we in it. We've been having a dope conversation all day. Follow you back. Welcome to the live. We've been talking, man. I didn't expect this to be a relationship talk, but we were talking about relationships all day. We're talking about like jealousy in relationships. Like, have you ever been in a relationship with somebody? What's up, CX? How you feeling? Welcome to the live. Good morning. Yeah, we're talking about jealousy in relationships. Have you ever been in a relationship with somebody who was jealous of you? And if you have, how does that manifest? Like, how does it show itself? And then now, I was talking about crew talk. What up? Thanks for it. Y'all make sure to keep tapping the screen, keep sharing the live. The more you tap the screen, the more people get to like see the live and come into the live, and we can have a dope combo. And then the more you share the live, the more people gonna see it, and we're gonna have more dope combo. Feel me? BK, you live and you learn. Now you know, straight up, that's a fact. Britt, Hell yes. I'm telling you, like a lot of times, like the biggest red flag I'll ever see is that, if you start dating somebody and you start distancing yourself from everybody who love you, I know something is wrong. You ain't even got to tell. I can smell it. I don't even got to know the person. I don't even got to see you with this person. I don't even got to know if they're really a person. All I know is that whatever you're doing right now, because you're living in a world of like shame, because you're trying to make sure that your mom can't see it, your dad can't see it, your friends can't see it, and it's sad. I was in Atlanta a few months ago, and a woman was crying. She broke down crying, and she began to talk about how she was in a domestic abuse, a domestic violence relationship, and how she was getting beat on for 10 years, and she didn't tell nobody because she was ashamed. She was ashamed to tell her parents that she's like I came from a 2-parent household. My parents are very respectful, very responsible, and I was so ashamed to tell them that I was getting beat on because from the outside they thought this was the perfect relationship. And I was so ashamed to tell them that, what was happening, that I just allowed it to continue to happen because she kind of wanted to keep up the appearance that her life was okay. You feel me? That's not really what it is. Thank you. Thank you for the gifts, Britt. Thank you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Britt sent me a hand heart. Thank you so much, Britt. Thank you for the gift. Up, cheers. We got to sound it off. Britt, appreciate you. I got to make sure to follow you, Britt. Bam. I'm building up the platform. I'm relatively very new to this platform, so I'm looking to link with all the like-minded people, man. But it's real. It's a real thing. When they isolate, they planning to manipulate. Lene, facts. That belongs on a shirt. When you isolate somebody, you planning to manipulate them, and it's real. I don't even gotta know what relationship you in, but I guarantee it's not good for you. Why? Because if I start seeing, and I had to tell my cousin this in recent times because she started seeing somebody that she used to see back in the day, and I'm like, maybe it'll work, because I do think people change, right? I purposely think people change. Thank you, CX. I support you too. I do think, y'all make sure to keep following me. Follow me if you're not already following me. Like the live. If you're not already like, just tap the screen. It just makes the live more popping. And then, help me reach my live goal up here of these hand hearts. Britt already set it off, so I appreciate y'all. But my cousin, she's trying to rekindle something with somebody who she had already left in the past. And I'm like, okay. I do believe people change though, right? So I'm somebody who I've made a lot of mistakes in my life. Like I make mistakes all the time. I religiously make mistakes because I'm constantly experimenting and doing new things. I own up to my mistakes, but I still be making them. And I'm like, I'm working on being, I guess, the perfect person. But it's tough. So I do believe people could change because I change all the time. I feel like I'm changing every day. So when I see my cousin start dealing with somebody she was dealing with in the past, I'm like, okay, concerning, but I believe people could change. So I don't know. Maybe homie didn't change. Maybe homie got slapped by life. Maybe God didn't intervene. I don't know. Maybe you change. But I see my cousin slowly start distancing herself from her friends. Okay, hold up. Now her family haven't heard from her in a couple of days. Hold up. Now you missing work. Okay, hold up. Now you not at the church and you was at the church hard. Okay, hold up. Hold up. Now one of your kids is calling me like, hey, yo, have you heard from my mama? Oh, have I heard from your mom? Your mom? Oh, hold up. So I had to call my cousin like, hey, cousin, look, I want you to know immediately, I love you, right? You my cousin. I love you to death. It's going to be us forever. We always going to do this. You like my sister because she's really like, it's a cousin that ain't no cousin. This is my sister. Like, you in here. But I got to let you know, homie that you're dealing with is not good for you. And I never intervene. I'm a boy raised in a house full of girls. I don't never intervene because you learn that quickly. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got to keep secrets and everything. Like, I got to see different niggas come to the crib. You got to keep your mouth shut. I never intervene. But when I see that you messing up and you built a good life for yourself, you come from the project. Like, I know you built a good life for yourself coming from far. I can't watch you go back. Morning coffee with King. It's a vibe. Oh, what's up? Oh, she says so. What up, twin? How you feeling? All right, hold on. Let me get some of these comments. My bad. Appreciate you. Oh, she says so. That part. And you need to be careful with that. Straight up. Let me see. Not spinning the block. Learn to move on. Honestly, D-Nice, that's exactly what she did. Right. The motives from the past be doubling back for real. I will not tolerate it. Oh, look. Laughter? Yeah, they done messed up by giving me these sound effects. I'm on a pop it. Oh, she says so. Appreciate you. Y'all make sure to keep tapping the screen, keep sharing the live. Help me reach my live goal. Hit this little heart button up here, but every time you tap the screen, it just makes it more popping. It just makes the live get more popping. So keep tapping up that screen. But yeah, once I see my cousin start like kind of distancing from everything that she had built, I'm like, hold up. You bought a house. You got a good job now. You got like another family. Yo, nah. No. I had to tell her, like, yo, I love you and I never get involved in your business. You know me. I'm just there when you need me. Whatever you need, I'm there. I don't judge, I don't care. But whoever this is that you're dealing with, and I know this is not a good person. Stop dealing with this person. Like, please don't deal with this person. Because it ain't gonna work out. It is not gonna work out. It's not gonna work out because I see it. You know what I'm saying? Boom! Oh, she said so. Yo, man, y'all make some noise for my twin. Oh, she said so. She came here and shut down the live goal immediately. I appreciate you. Oh, she said so. Thank you. Yo, this is my girl right here. Oh, she said so. She just went crazy and she helped me reach my live goal like nobody's business. She popped it. She's a straight up shooter. Like, she popped it. What that is, bam. I'm gonna hit it for you. I got you. Thank you. Oh, she said so. I appreciate that. For real. All right, hold on. Let me get to these comments and get it popping. Thank you. Oh, she said so. More cheers. Thank you, Oh, she said so. You the truth. Y'all not follow her, Oh, she said so. Y'all gotta follow her because she's super dope, and we gotta set up a battle one of these days. Tapping with her. He saw her glow. Oh, hold up. He saw her glow up and wanted a piece of her piece to ruin it. Why? Oh, hold up. He wanted a piece. That's a hold up. Like Brit. That's a rap boy right there. Let's be real. As a writer, that's a rap boy. He saw her glow up and wanted a piece of her piece. He wanted a piece of her piece to ruin her again. That's tough. That's real. Let me see. Don't let your partner isolate you from your family. That's dangerous. I'm telling you, you already know. Oh, she said so. You the truth. Angel Baby Luna, thank you for the gift. Angel Baby Luna. Kendall. What's up, Kendall? Thank you for the follow. For real. Nah, I appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate you. Oh, she said so. Britt. Everybody that's up in here tapped into the conversation. It's real. We talking about live. We talking about relationships right now. We didn't intend on it, but this is how we ended up here. We ended up talking about jealousy in relationships. Have you ever been in a relationship with somebody who's jealous of you? And now we talking about isolation. Like, yo, what are the telltale signs that you're in a bad spot, or like somebody you know is in a bad relationship? My biggest red flag is if they start isolating you. That's number one. Like, yo, and I saw her, man. I saw the changes start happening. Like, you answering my calls less. Why is your kid calling me to get in contact with you? Like, nah. And my cousin, I got so much respect for her because of where she come from. Like, you come from here and you go here. Like, we all come from here. We all come from here. But I just know it because her life was always just a little bit harder than mine. Even though all of our lives was tough, her life was a little tougher because she lost her mom early, bro. She was like 13 and her mom passed away. Her mom is my godmother, my blood auntie. And she passed away when I was 8, and she was like 13. And that hit the family hard when her mama passed away. Like, everybody was like, oh, let's all just go. You know what I'm saying? Like, that, what? And so I know she had to raise herself. And so I'm so proud of herself that she done raised herself to this bar. Like, you in a dope community. You got dope friends. You in a church. You got a business popping. Like, you doing good. Yeah, this dude tried to come around and spin that block, like you said, and he tried to get a piece of her piece. And I had to call her like, yo, bro, I see the telltale signs of something not going on, right? Like, you starting to separate from all the things you done built. You built this. Don't let the devil talk to you like that, man. Don't let the devil convince you. And this is how the devil works, bro. The devil works in trying to remind you of your faults. The devil works in distractions, and he try to remind you of, like, your insecurity. The devil know where your insecurities are, and so do pimps. And they try to remind you of those insecurities, try to remind you of your failures. They try to remind you of your faults. They try to remind you of all the times you done messed up. Like, yo, like, hey, come back with me. And you like, and then on top of that, inside of us, sometimes when we done been through a lot, when we finally get into a good place in life, we end up with imposter syndrome. And I've experienced that. Like, yo, we end up in a nice environment. We end up with everything is working, everything's functional, and we find a way to make it dysfunctional. You know what I'm saying? Like, we find a way. Your lapel pin is cute. Oh, this one? Yeah, thank you. We find a way to make our functional life dysfunctional because we got imposter syndrome. We be sitting there like, man, based on where I come from, do I really deserve to be here? Like, do I deserve to be in this house? Do I deserve to be driving this car? Do I deserve this community of positive people when I come from the darkest places? Like, do I deserve all this stuff? So you start feeling like the devil starts planting the seed of, like, insecurity. The devil start planting the seed of, like contention. You start, like, distancing yourself from your own shit. You built this life. You said you was in a bad place. You said, God, if you ever get me to a better place, or if I could build a better life for myself, I'm going to go and I'm going to do that. I'm going to do better. And it's like, yo, bro, what are you doing? Like, the devil starts reminding you of all the stuff that you did bad to make you start, like, rewinding that, to make you start bringing that back. Oh, she says so, going crazy right now. Thank you. She helped me hit the, so close to almost hitting the live goal. Oh my God, there she go. Bam. Yo, she says was going crazy right now. I appreciate you, twin. Thank you for the gifts. Yo, thank everybody for liking the live. Thank everybody for sharing the live. Thank everybody for tapping into the live. Thank everybody for sending gifts like, she said so. I appreciate you. Thank y'all for helping me hit my live goal. Thank y'all for hitting this heart up here. Heart me. That's important. Thank y'all. Tell y'all, man. Thank y'all, man. That means a lot. Hey, y'all gotta follow She Says So, man. My twin is going crazy up in here today. For real. Bravo Beats. Preach. I'm telling you. I know I missed some comments. Hold up. Yo, King, off topic, where you get that shirt from? This shirt is actually, it's a very interesting story. I was in Ghana. I flew to Ghana with a friend. My homie, he's a big homie of mine. He's a big dog. Like he's a very successful man. He's really a mentor of mine. And he offered me a chance to go to Ghana. And I was like, bro, I ain't got $8,000 to go to Ghana right now. And he was like, bro, if you got time, don't worry about it. Have my assistant book you a flight. Come on, I think you're going to enjoy the experience. I'm like, you better believe it. And so I went to Ghana, paid up. And while we were in Ghana, we went to, we had a private dog. It's like when you rolling with ballers, it's a different experience. We had the store. The store was closed for us. And this designer is a guy named Chocolate. His name is Kwebena Chukwu or something like that. And this is his brand, Chocolate. So we went up in there and the store was closed for us. He started doing fittings and measurements. And everybody just got custom clothes. Like everybody was in there just blowing racks. This is like the biggest designer in Ghana. Light flex, but it ain't my flex because I didn't pay for it. I seen this shirt and I was like, I want the shirt. How much is it? They're like $250. Like $250 Ghanaian? It's like, no, $250 American. I was like, nah, bro, because I'm in Ghana. Like, I could probably go to one of the markets to get a bunch of stuff for $250. No, I'm not going to do it. When he saw me put the shirt back, he's like, yo, bro, you want the shirt? I'm like, yeah, bro, but I'm not going to buy that. I'm going to go out there to the market. I'll probably get 1,000 things. He's like, yo, don't worry about it, bro. Come on, bro. If you want it, we going to get it. And so he got it. And I'm like, damn, bro. He's like an uncle to me, but I really appreciate it. And I met him outside. I met him in the streets, and he's a cool guy. He also has a son that's close to my age, so I think he kind of looks out for me kind of like a young, talented son. And I know he's waiting for me to blow up so I can put him on that jet. So he's actually told me that, he's like, bro, when you blow up, I'm going on that jet. I'm like, for sure. So yeah, this is a shirt by Chocolate. If you look up, I would have to post it. I really don't know how to find it. It's like Chocolate. This is the name of his brand. But yeah, it's a long story just to say this is where the shirt comes from. Very different, very weird. She said so. Appreciate y'all. I'm sorry. I know I'm missing all the comments right now. Hold up. Let me see. Back to saving lives. Bye, twin. Peace, twin. I appreciate you. She said so. You the truth. See, again, you speaking the truth, honestly. Connie, I don't know what that's about. Asia, it look good. Thank you, Asia. Appreciate it. Seafood or soul food? Right now, I eat a lot of seafood. I'll be honest with you. I eat a lot of fish. Real friend. That's a real, yo, he's life-changing. Like, this is a cool guy, bro. He's like one of the people that you meet, and it's like, bro, he's one of the most interesting people I've ever met. The dude got Bill Clinton's saxophone. It's like, what are you talking about? He's dope. He owns a venue in Miami. He's just dope, bro. He's just a really dope individual. And if you meet him, he's only around interesting people. He just want ideas. He also worked in corporate America for a long time. So now I know why, his job was corporate. He was the head of marketing. But now I know, he just want to take all his retirement money and spend it with creative people. He want to be around creative people. He want to be around ideas all day. And I'm like, yeah, I like that. I can hang with you for sure. Stay wonderful, King. This world needs your input. Thank you, Sonya. I appreciate that. I like that shirt. Thank you, Sonya. Honestly, continue to speak knowledge, King. I appreciate you guys. Thank you, man. Y'all the truth. Man, but yeah, it's a lot, man. I'm trying to remember exactly what I was talking about. I love genuine connections. Stay amazing. Thank you, Britt. I appreciate you. Man, I'm going to do my best to stay amazing, man, because this world don't make it easy for you. It's a struggle. And like we said, that's what I was saying. The devil works in reminding you of your faults, man. The devil knows if I can remind you of your faults and I can remind you of the things that you did bad, and I feel like that's what the dude was doing to my cousin at the time. He was reminding her, remember, it was me and you. We was busting them scams together. It was me and you. We was running them trains together. It was me and you. We the ones who did that trap in Atlanta together. It was me and you who was doing that. Don't get it twisted. So I think he was reminding her of all the things she did, and I think he was accessing this insecurity that she had because she got such a beautiful life right now that I think she naturally already got that disassociation. In her church, in her friend group, she got good friends, she got a good church, she got a good family, everybody's in school, everybody's doing well, she got a good job. And I think she probably feels that imposter syndrome. Is this really even my life? Do I even really deserve any of this stuff? I'm from the bottom, bro. What am I doing here? And I think that happens, that plays in our minds a lot And every time that comes and that plays in our mind, we gotta check that shit at the door. We gotta send it right back where it came from. Because that's not a faith thing. That's a fear thing. You know what I'm saying? That's not a loyalty thing. That's a disloyalty thing. Like ain't no loyalty in being loyalty to someone who's at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? No, you gotta be loyal to yourself. You gotta be loyal to who you really are. If you built a beautiful life for yourself, be loyal to that. You gotta be loyal to your high values and your high virtues. Don't be loyal to somebody who's at the bottom. Be like, yo, I was with you when you was at the bottom too, so you better come back down here and get that. No, that's literally crabs in a barrel, crabs in a bucket. They're only gravity works in one way for them. They bringing you down. You know what I'm saying? Don't let none of that. Don't let that in. Don't let that in. The devil's always gonna try to talk to you and convince you that you don't deserve what you have. You know what I'm saying? The devil, bro, is really like a disease. Like, I never understood the logic of diseases. Like, if you ever stop and think about it, yes, we must check ourselves because the devil comes in many forms with many different faces. The devil was in a dress one day and in a suit the next day and looking like a meal the next day, looking like a snack on another day. Like, it's always coming at you and reminding you of your insecurities. The devil knows if he can't sweet talk you, he gonna sweet talk somebody next to you, and that person's gonna sweet talk you. And that's the crazy part, bro. Like, if the devil knows, if I'm the devil and I know I can't get to you, like, oh, Brit not listening to me. I'm talking to Brit every day. I'm reminding Brit of her failures. I'm reminding Brit of her faults. I'm reminding her of all the things she done messed up. I'm reminding her of all the times she done did bad things. I'm reminding you, you're not listening to me? Okay, check this out. I know exactly who in your circle is the weak link. I know who's the weak link in your circle. You know what I'm saying? I know which of these people listen to me. So I'm going to go to your mama, your cousin, your daddy, your coach, your boyfriend, your close home girl that she your friend, but you also like, I can't tell you everything because you kind of like, I don't know about you for real. But like, you know, I'm not going to tell you nothing personal because you be speaking negative. I know exactly who in your circle is going to get you to listen to me. I'm the devil and I'm talking to you directly and you're not listening. So I know exactly, okay, I got to go talk to your boyfriend. I got to go talk to your husband. I got to go talk to this person, that person. I'm going to whisper to them. I'm going to whisper all the things that I'm whispering to you, to your partner, and your partner's going to speak to you on my behalf. Like, and when I heard that, I had to check, man, I lost my mom. So I ended up like, the situation with my cousin was crazy because I was like, because her man at the time called me. And he was like, yo, bro, she's going through something, and I think it's because of her baby daddy, and he's like trying to steal her away and all this shit. And I'm like, okay, cool, bro. And he was going through it. And it wasn't until like we really unpacked everything that I realized, I was like, man, he's like, yo, the devil's attacking her. And I was like, yeah, the devil's attacking her. I said, but you know what the crazy part is, bro? He's like, what? I said, the devil's attacking her. But the craziest part of all this is that she's not even the target. And he's like, what you mean? I said, she's not even the target, bro. You are. And he was like, what? What you mean? I'm like, bro, I started unpacking it like, yo, bro, she's doing all this stuff and look how it's affecting your life. It's affecting your work. It's affecting your health. It's affecting your friends and your family. And you the one that you're taking this harder than anybody else. That she's not even the target, bro. The devil's attacking her, and you're the target. It's chess, bro. As you started unpacking this and telling me all this, I'm seeing it. He's attacking her because of what she is capable of doing in your life. You know what I'm saying? Nobody can convince you of that. Let's get 10K for King. Appreciate you, Small Artistry. Yeah, let's get that 10K. CX, how do you stay so grounded? I actually don't know, man. I think I had a really good mother. My mother was from the projects in New York, and she always just reminded us to be good people. Like, if you come inside my house, you're gonna leave fed. I'm gonna feed you. You know what I'm saying? If we out in the street and I'm getting something for myself, I'm probably gonna get something for you too. Just because you gotta give to people. You gotta share with people. And if I don't got no cash to give you, I'm gonna give you something of value. Either if it's snacks, or I'm gonna give you like my body. I'm gonna like, when I say my body, I don't mean like a prostitute. I just mean like, okay, do you need me to lift something for you? Do you need me to clean your house? Do you need me to fix something for you? Do you need me to take you somewhere, drive you somewhere? Like, being of service, I think, always grounds me. It always reminds me like, bro, I'm a worker, man. I'm here to like put my hands to something and make something work, you know? And knowing that, I will I'll never get so far in my head that I'm like, I don't need to work or I'm better than other people. It's like, nah, but we all in this shit together. I can't do nothing without y'all. You know what I'm saying? And we all need to work together. If we was meant to be alone, we would all live on our own planets. Everybody would be independent. We would all live on islands. You know what I'm saying? If we was meant to be alone, we wasn't meant to be alone. We was meant to work together. You know what I'm saying? Everything in the world is a bunch of things working together. A watch is a bunch of little things working together. A phone, a bunch of little things working together. And we as a human beings, our society, our world, our universe, our planet, it's just us working together. We got to work together. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that's awesome discernment. Honestly. Hey, handsome. What's up, YNG? How you feeling? Sweet, you exactly right. That's where your blessings come from. What's up, Marilyn? Welcome to the live. Yeah, man. Nah, honestly, man, Like I remember telling the dude I was talking to, I was like, man, look, she's not even the target, but you are. The devil knows exactly. I heard somebody else say this too. The devil knows exactly who's the weak link in your group. If I'm the devil and I'm talking to you every day and I'm like, yo, do this, do this, do that, and you're not listening to me, you're fortified. You fortified your mind, whether it be with the word, whether it be with awareness, whether it just be with faith, whether you got to pray on mama, I don't know. But if your mind is fortified, ain't nothing coming in there. The devil trying to creep in, ain't nothing happening. But don't think I'm out of options because you're not listening to me. Because you know about me, you know how I sound. That it takes awareness. It takes you doing the work. You know how I sound. So you're not listening to me. However, if I go talk to your girlfriend, if I go talk to your boyfriend, if I go talk to your husband, if I go talk to your son, if I go talk to your mama, your daddy, I can get them to say the things to you that you're not listening to from me. They gonna come and they gonna whisper that shit. Do you sure you want to go over there and start that new relationship? You remember how your last relationship lasted? You sure you want to quit your job and go to the other place? You remember being broke, right? You remember you was broke? Yeah, do you want to go and do that thing? I don't know if you want to do that. It's like, yo, bro, the devil was talking to me, and I ignored the devil, but now my girl is talking to me crazy. Or now my best friend is talking to me crazy. And like you confirming all these insecurities. I got to ignore both of y'all, and I got to walk in faith. I got to close my eyes, and I got to walk in faith, because y'all playing with me, bro. And I got to remember, this is all a game. This world is like a habitat, man. It's not that important. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're all going to pass away eventually. I'd much rather die in pursuit of doing what I feel called to do than die listening to you people, because we're all going to die eventually. Some of y'all going to die listening to somebody else, drinking somebody else's Kool-Aid. And on the day that I pass away, I want to say, yo, I did life on my terms. I did that. I chased my dreams. I followed my goal. I connected with people. I inspired people. I motivated people. I helped people. I assisted people. I showed up when I was supposed to. I faced my fears when I was supposed to. I was brave when I was supposed to be brave. I was quiet when I was supposed to shut up. And I had knowledge when I was supposed to have knowledge. You know what I'm saying? And if I could say that on the day that I pass away, I'm straight. Take me wherever I'm going. I don't care. Because I know I did this level right. You feel me? And yeah, that's what it is. Yes, walk in faith. Glory to God. Straight up glory to God, man. I love me some God. I may not love religion all the time. I may not be, out here doing everything with everybody. But I love me some God. Like, when I pray to my creator. I don't know. Everybody got a different name for God and a different this and a different. Cool, bro. I'm not about to get into the argument with anybody. I don't care that much. And I don't even think God cares that much. It's like, bro, if you call me whatever, I don't care. As long as you're talking to me. I'm only talking to my creator. Whoever created me and this world that I live in, that's what I'm praying to. Like, I don't want to even mess it up by saying the wrong name. I might say the wrong name and be worshiping some whole other thing. I don't know. I don't know what these names are. Like, the Vatican give us these names, and all like people like these names were here before we got here. I don't even know if I'm saying the right thing. So before I even get into that whole argument with somebody, I'm gonna say, yo, whoever created me, that's what I'm praying to. Thank you, because I'm here. So something did this. You know what I'm saying? Something did all of this. So thank you. You know what I'm saying? My creator, thank you for sure. We good. And tell me where I gotta go. I pray all day. I'm like, tell me where to go, guide me, guide my steps, and just show me the right way. You know what I'm saying? Show me the right way. Show me how to do this thing, man, because, bro, we're all going to go soon. Like, it's not even going to take a long time. Like, there's 1,000,000 years of Earth before you, and there's 1,000,000 years of Earth after you. What are you here for, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, 50 years? Like, let's be real. Like, we're not here long enough to actually make a dent on the universe, but we can make a dent in society. We can make a dent among the people that matter to us, if we do our jobs properly. You feel me? So that's what I be praying for. I be like, man, God, just show me the way and show me how to do what I do, because I know there's something bigger than me. It gotta be something bigger than me. Jay, sir, what are you saying? What's up, Jay? Sonya, yes, walking faith. Tell you, amen. Straight facts. Tell you, I ain't drinking nobody's Kool-Aid. I ain't Jim Jones over here. I'm telling you. And that was scary too. Jesus, follow Jesus. I'm telling you, like, that's just what it breaks down to. You feel me? Like, yes, hey, we in this together, Britt. I'm telling you, but that's just how I feel, man. Like, there's 1,000,000 years. Somebody told me that one time in 2021. They were like, hey, bro, have you ever thought about this? In the grand scheme of things, have you ever thought about the fact that there's going to be way more days that you're not alive than days that you are alive? And I was like, what you mean? What you saying? He's like, nah, bro. Think about it. There are going to be, in the grand scheme of things, I'm talking about your individual life. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, there's going to be way more days that you are not alive than days that you are alive. And he was like, man, I was like, that's true. There's millions of years before me, dinosaurs and all kind of, like, there's millions of years before me, and there's millions of years after me. What am I here for? 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. There are trees outside that are older than us. There's some damn turtles walking around that are older than us. Most of us living 110 years, 120, 130 years. So I'm like, man, we're really not here for that long. And then the average lifespan in America is what, 70? You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not here for a long time. Not enough to make a dent, not 1,000 years, not 10,000, not 20,000, not 100,000 years. Like, we're only here for a brief moment. Somebody said it too. They said our lives are like footprints in the sand, here today and gone tomorrow. So it's like, yo, if we take that approach to life, Steve Jobs said this too. He said every day he would wake up and say, if I live life as if today may be my last, one day I will surely be right. And it was like, that's true, you know? So I said it to say, bro, like, there's no perfect way to live this life, and nobody is ever going to be perfect. Bible says our life is like vapor. Oh, that's fire. I'm so proud of you. Thank you, Sonia. Proud of you too. Britt, powerful message. Thank you, Britt. Nah, man, like, there is no perfect way to live it, but I think there's a good way to live it. And you can tell by the way that you feel about your days, you know? Like, you can just tell by the way that you feel about your days. You feel me? Like, yo, if my days are filled with joy and happiness, even if it was not an easy day, even if it was a tough day, even if it was a day that cost me everything, even if it's a day where it's like, man, I really don't know how I'm going to do this. I really don't know how I'm going to accomplish this goal. I really don't know how I'm going to even, you know, do something simple, pay my rent, pay my light, pay my water, whatever. In the moment, you can find joy. You can find joy in anything and everything that you're experiencing right now. In the moment, if you look for it. You know, the sad part about the way that our world works, it seems like negativity is free and positivity got to cost you, you know? And I always thought that was like, that's just unfair. Like, why is it built like that? Like, if I go outside and I fall, if I go outside and I trip, falling is free. I'm going to slip and I'm hit the ground. But if I want to fly, it costs so much. It costs millions of dollars to create an airplane. Even something simple. If I go outside and I trip and fall, that's free. But if I want to get onto the roof of my house, I got to climb a ladder. And climbing that ladder fires almost every single muscle in my body. I'm working my legs. I'm working my upper body. I'm working my core. I'm working everything just to climb up a ladder. It costs me so much energy to climb up a ladder. Why is the world set like this? Like, in order to rise, it takes a lot of effort. In order to rise in anything, whether it be in the physical world or the spiritual world, or even the metaphysical world, even in just in your consciousness, your energy. In order for me to go up, it costs a lot. But in order for me to come down, it's free. You know what I'm saying? Like, why is it like that? I don't really know. But I do know that it is like that. Like, negativity is free. I don't got to look for a negative thought. Negative thoughts just pop into my head. But I have to search and fight and find a positive thought. Ain't that crazy? This morning I woke up, I'm like, thinking about, what are all the things that can go wrong today? And then I had to catch myself like, no, let me flip that. What if everything goes right today? What does my day look like if everything goes right? You know, like, what if everything goes right today? What does that look like? What that look like? All of my projects are working. That looks like the concert that I'm planning for March the 3rd is going to sell out all my tickets for my concert happening on the 3rd. I'm going to sell out all my merch in advance. I'm going to sell out all my books in advance. I'm going to make cool connections with people. I'm going to meet somebody that's really exciting and really enchanting and really awesome today. I'm going to build some connections with some cool people. My content is going to go viral. I'm going to be healthy. I'm going to feel good. I'm going to be happy. I'm not going to, no random sickness is going to pop up on me. No, I'm not going to trip and fall and break some. Like, I'm going to be healthy. I'm going to be happy today. Like, what does your day look like if everything go right? Because we so quick to think of like, yo, what if everything goes wrong? Like, what could go wrong? Like, nah, bro, what could go right? And when you start flipping your mind like that, you're like, oh, this requires effort. This requires real effort to think. But like, how come when I was thinking about the negative stuff, it was so easy? Oh, what could go wrong? Oh man, this could happen. They could repo my car. Something could fall on my house. I can get evicted. All that's not going to happen in a day. But like, just thinking of all the worst things that could ever happen to you. Your stuff starts getting taken away from you, and then your health starts failing, and then your friends start hating you, and then like, it's so easy to think about that stuff, bro. And that stuff doesn't add to a good life at all. What up, Q? All that stuff doesn't add to a good life at all, man. Q, we talking about mindset right now, man. Chime in. But in order for you to think a positive thought, it requires energy. It requires effort. Why is that? We don't know. I don't know. I don't know why energy works in the same exact frequency as gravity, but it does. And if I could walk inside the world and know that, okay, I know that in order for me to get up onto that tree, it requires every single one of my muscles and focus and determination and breath and energy and stamina just to climb up a damn tree. But in order for me to fall out of a tree, it don't require nothing. Then it's like, all right. So that tells me that we live in a world that negativity is easy. So what does that mean? That means to me, just by doing calculation, what that tells me is that most of the things that are easy to do are probably bad for me. It's really easy. I recently went to like a vegan pescatarian diet. It's difficult to do that diet, bro. I have to cook for myself a lot, really. But if I was eating junk food, I can get that all day. Why? Because 7-Eleven is open 24 hours a day, and there's not one damn good thing in there for me to eat at all. All of that stuff's gonna give me cancer. All of that stuff's gonna give me diabetes. All that stuff's gonna give me high blood pressure, hypertension, like ailments. Everything is 7-Eleven, but it's convenient. It's literally called a convenience store. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, cool. If I'm eating burgers and fries and chili cheese steaks and all this shit, I could eat at 3 in the morning. I could go to a drive-thru. It's really easy. I have yet to see a drive-thru vegan spot in Miami yet. I can't go nowhere and drive through and get some vegan food. No, I gotta park my car and I gotta go inside the place and I gotta know the place to go to, and I probably gotta pay more than I would for a regular chicken, fries, and whatever. And it's expensive and it costs me more, but that's the quality of life that I'm setting up for myself. The good things are naturally gonna cost you more. I don't know why. You gotta talk to God about it, but that is the way that it is. You could spend 10 years learning this, 10 minutes learning it, 10 seconds if you just heard it live. You could spend 30 years, 100 years. You spend the rest of your life trying to fight this concept. Most of the things that come your way that are easy are not good for you. Easy women and easy men, I guarantee you, probably are not good for you, bruh. But somebody who you really got to dedicate yourself to and work for and build trust with and communion with, I guarantee you, it's not going to be easy. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be a challenge. It's going to be an uphill battle. It's going to be a fight. Bob Marley had a quote that said it himself. He said, if she's amazing, she won't be easy. If she's amazing, she won't be easy. I understand it. Now, that also doesn't mean like I think some women probably think, Victoria, what's up? Nothing comes easy to a dreamer. That's a bar. That's a bar. Is that an actual line or did you just write that? Because if that's a real lyric, I'm gonna whatever. If that's come from a song, I want to listen to it. But nah, it's real. Like, that doesn't mean, I think also sometimes good women also kind of can take that far. So can good men. Like, sometimes your awareness of the fact that you're good or that you're not doing all the bad things you could do kind of makes you arrogant. It kind of makes you like, oh, well, I could say anything to you because I'm not cheating on you. I could, you know what I'm saying? You just thought about it? You a genius, Britt. I like that. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I feel like sometimes good people use their goodness as a weapon. It's like, oh, because I'm so good, I can talk to you crazy. Nah, partner. Not just because you a saint or whatever, or you give, dog, just because you gave food to the homeless yesterday don't mean you could cuss me out. I'll still slap the shit out of you, bro, because I don't care. You gave it to the homeless, but that doesn't give you a pass to do it. Oh, I gave to the homeless so I can go and cheat on my wife. No, bro, that's not how that works. I'm better than most other people. Some dudes are cheating on their wife and they're not giving to the homeless. So I must be able to do this. No, it doesn't work like that. What are you talking about? No, just because you get to the homeless doesn't mean you can go cheat on and slap your wife. No, just because you're not cheating on your husband doesn't mean that you can drink 5 bottles of wine today and cuss him out. No, that doesn't mean that. No. Don't cuss out your husband and don't give him a hard time just because you're not cheating on him and just because you're being a good woman, because you're bored. Don't beat up this man at your house just because you feel like you can because you're good. No, because now you're not good. Oh, well, I'm not as bad as homegirl. Cool, I would never be with homegirl. And now since you're comparing, I probably can't be with you either because you're getting closer to homegirl. Like, no, just because you do one thing good doesn't mean you can go over here and do some other thing that's like, nah. And I feel like I've experienced that in a past relationship. Oh, because I'm so loyal, I should be able to talk to you crazy. Homegirl, look, the first thing that's gonna get you removed from my life is talking to me crazy. And I love people and I want to keep people, but at the same time, hey, everybody can't be kept. If you can't respect me, then you can't be kept. If we can't respect each other, we can't be kept, homie. You better increase your damn vocabulary if the only words you know how to say is good and bad. Like, nah, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, one doesn't excuse the other. Being a good person doesn't mean you can do some shady, stupid shit in the middle of the night and you still gonna be good. I think a lot of church people might think that way too. Like, oh, just because I went to church, not tired, not did what I had to do, I'm gonna catch you in a strip club, bro. I've seen you there. I've seen you there, bro. And I know you didn't leave when the rest of us left. I'm just saying. Nothing comes easy to a dream. I just thought about it. That was fire, bro. Hold up. Let me see. If you got to work that hard for someone, she probably don't like you. I don't think so. I feel like in my last relationship, I had to work very hard for her. Maybe she didn't like me. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she pacified me. I don't know. But it felt great. It was a very like enlightening relationship. I will say that for sure. Britt, I'm telling you, fire. TC, what up? Right, it's big boundaries over here. I love this already. Just join. What up, TC? How you feeling? Facts. Candacia, I can't. What's up? Major facts for real. No, I'm telling you. Candacia. DJ Hot. What up, Hot? Nah, this is facts. Like, I think some people let that stuff go to their head. Like, look, bro, like, if you're gonna keep track of how you feeling, TZ, if you're gonna keep track of everything that you're doing good so that you can do something bad to somebody at another point in time, you're not really a good person, bro. Like, get out of here with that. You feel me? Good people do it because they know they gotta do it, because they know that we in this world together. We gotta look out for each other, and we ain't counting the pennies. You know what I'm saying? We might not even be counting the big bills if you good enough. My friend, dog, put me on a $8,000 dog flight alone was $2,500 just to get there, and then we was in a mansion. We had all these activities planned. It was dope, and I'm like, man, this is cool. And then, you know, it was like, man, you're on this trip right now. And that was the second time. In Egypt, in October, I flew to Egypt and I flew to Ghana. First time leaving the country, and I flew all over the African continent for free. I didn't pay for anything. My sister had the opportunity to go to Egypt. She's like, yo, you want to come with me? I'm like, I don't got the bread to do that. It was like, okay, well, if you're willing to come, pull up. You know what I'm saying? Right, we don't count favors or blessings. Exactly, we don't. We don't need to, because we know we blessed regardless, with or without this. All right, I got to get back to work. See you later, King. Peace, Swan. See you later. TC, BRB. Peace. See you in a second. We don't count them. We don't count favors or blessings because we don't need to. That doesn't help us. You know what I'm saying? Like, the only people who are counting blessings are the people who are prepared to use it against you in the future. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm going to keep a receipt. Why? Because I feel like the only time you keep receipts is when you think you may need to whip it out in the future. Some people, like most people, don't whip out receipts just because. You're not whipping out this receipt just because I just want to keep a receipt just to keep it. Like, no, you're only keeping that receipt because you're preparing yourself to whip it out in the future. I'm keeping a record of this, and I'm keeping an account of this because I'm preparing myself to have to remind you that I did this for you. You remember when I did that for you? Yeah, now you acting different? No, I'm going to need you to run that up. Like, nah. I remember we was getting into a conversation one time, and this person was trying to remind me of all the things they'd done for me. I'm like, okay, cool. And they're like, yeah, what have you done for me? And I'm sitting there like, bro, I know I've done a lot for you, but I don't remember them because I don't need to remember them, but I know I've done a tremendous amount for you, and I have. When I actually sat down and started writing it out, I'm like, I've done this for you, I've done that for you, but who cares? This is such a stupid list to make. I'm gonna make this weird ass list because way too many good people in my life have done like favors for me off the love that anything I did for you is really trying to find a way to pay those people back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm doing love for you, but like, it's really because of all the love that I was given that I feel like I may not have deserved. I may not have earned that, but hey, it's just what it is. Feel me? But yeah, man, this has been a dope live. Man. Y'all let me know, man. Y'all enjoyed the live? Did y'all enjoy this one? I normally only stay on for like an hour. I guess I did like an hour. I did an hour and some change today. But like I'm still figuring it out though. I'll be honest. I'm still figuring out like when I want to go live, how I want to go live. Do I want to have a structure to it? Do I just want to make it like impromptu like this? I'm trying to figure it out. But yeah, man, did y'all enjoy this live? Y'all let me know. But man, the conversation is like, it'll be a vibe. Yes, sir. Even though I just joined. Q, you the man. For those who don't know, man, Q, he's one of my videographers, man. He part of my team. We got some dope content to make. And yeah, we the truth. I definitely enjoy your live. Thanks for sharing and being transparent. Man, I appreciate you, Britt. Thank you for that. That deserves claps. Come hop on the interest meeting. What is the interest meeting? Hop, what is that? What is it? What is it? What is an interest meeting? We'd love to have you on the sit down. What is that? Would love to have you on the sit down. What is that? Let me know what that is. But yeah, man, I just want to like let y'all know, man, the world is beautiful, man. Life is beautiful. We can live an extraordinary life, man. We just got to like stay aware and do your best. See you later, King. Stay amazing. Peace, Britt. Stay amazing. I got to make sure I know I'm following you. Yes, we locked in. We tuned in. Let's stay linked up, man. I appreciate your energy, and you are the truth, Britt. Really appreciate you, and I can't wait to see you again in the next live. Love. Major love. Peace. Love to you. Yeah, man. Nah, man, we are in this together. And I feel like us as a people, we just got to remember that. As long as we can remember that we in this together, we're going to make naturally good decisions. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that's what we on right now. Okay, the interest. It's like a podcast setting for entrepreneurs by entrepreneurs. Okay, cool. Where is that and when is that? Just so I know. Where is that and when is that? Yeah, let me know. I'm down to jump into it. I'm down to talk. I'm in the mood today. Yesterday, I was not in the mood. I don't know what Monday was about, but I felt hit when I woke up. I was like, yo, who hit me? And what hit me? And why? Why do I feel hit? I felt crazy yesterday, but today I feel much better. Every Monday at PS Social. Oh, wait a minute. This is an in-person thing? So, like, going over there to PS Social and actually doing it in person? I mean, I'll do it. I'll definitely do it. Yeah, I'll definitely do that. I like the in-person stuff. And if I could live stream it, life was a movie yesterday. Okay, I'm down. I'm definitely down. I'm definitely down to pop up. You just let me know what it is, and I'm there. I'm super there. Hey, Hop, you gotta follow Q. Q, you gotta follow Hop. Y'all boys definitely gotta connect, man. I'm sure y'all could probably do some dope ass shit together. Y'all definitely gotta connect. Hop, Q is one of my shooters right now, man. He's doing all my BTS content and all my short form content. Feel me? Indigo. I thought 1K was needed to go live. Did they update it? If so, that's cool. So I think 1K probably is it, but I'm part of an agency. I'm part of the Infinitum Live agency. So they allowed me to go live before hitting the 1,000 mark, Indigo. Yeah, that's how I'm able to go live. You feel me? And then we in here talking about relationships. Yo, before y'all boys came in here, we're talking about jealousy in relationships. Have you been in a relationship with someone who you think is jealous of you? Or have you been jealous of somebody in a relationship? Like, we was in here with a passionate convo about jealousy in relationships, and it was wild, and it was real, and a lot of people just keeping it 1,000. Like, yo, bro, yeah, I've been in a relationship with somebody who I felt may have been jealous of me. And this is what it manifested. This is what it shows itself as. It reveals itself as, like, talking down to me. Reveals itself as, like, you know, not appreciating me. It reveals itself as trying to be in competition with me constantly. It reveals itself as, like, you know, just like slick little comments and slick little terminology and whatnot. And it's like, all right, cool, man. If that's what it is, then we can't be that way. We can't have that. You know what I'm saying? So, dude, I'm just saying that to give a quick recap. We talked about jealousy in relationship. We talked about the devil getting into your brain and how the devil really works in distraction. How the devil works. Like, if I'm the devil and the devil can't get inside your head, if the devil can't get inside your head, he's gonna use somebody else in your life to get inside your head. If you're not listening to me, if I'm telling you all this stuff and I'm playing on your insecurities and I'm trying to remind you of your faults and I'm trying to remind you of your missteps and I'm trying to remind you of your mistakes and you're not listening to me, cool. Why? Because I got something for that. I'm going to go talk to your best friend because your best friend got a little door, a little trap door in the back of her mind that I sneak into at night. She's not emotionally intelligent. She's not aware enough to close that door. Like, you got to be strong enough in yourself to close the door that allows the devil to talk to you. Like, I do my best to keep this door closed. Homie, don't even look at me. That shit is closed. You can't get in here. You know what I'm saying? But what I find is that even though I close that door and the devil can't talk to me directly, he brings somebody else that's in my life to come and talk to me. It'll be one of my best friends. It'll be my girl. It'll be one of my parents. Y'all just gonna say something crazy to me. It's like, yo, why are you talking about stuff that you really don't even know about? And I'm like, okay, cool. I get it. This is the devil. The devil using you now as a puppet because he can't get to me directly. So he got to use you in order to translate that idiotic message to me. He know I don't answer the door, and so he's using you to knock on the same door. Cool. Now that I'm aware of that, I gotta know that I can't listen. I can't trust you, honestly. And that's the sad part. I know I can't trust you with my dreams. I know I can't trust you with my goals. Why? Because you can't even trust yourself. And I know you can't trust yourself because you got that little back door open for the devil to come through and talk to you. And you know when it's the devil because you're saying nothing positive right now. You're not saying nothing positive. You just reminded me of my faults. You reminded me of my mistakes. You reminded me of my insecurities. You reminded me of my doubts. You reminded me of my fears. That can't be good for me, bro. Nah, I already know what kind of person you are. So now I know I can't trust you with my dreams and my goals. If I attempt to tell you something important about life or something that I want to do, you're going to ruin it. You're going to ruin it because the devil got access to you, bro. The devil has a level of access to you that he don't got to me. And so he has to use you. And I have to be aware enough and godly enough to know that. You know what I'm saying? Here's the scariest part. It's in the Bible too, bro. If you think about it. Why in the Bible did we never hear about the devil talking to Adam? How come we ain't hear that? I'm sorry, that must have been hard and hurtful. True. Wow. How come we ain't hear the devil talking to Adam? Like, yo, Adam, hey, holla at me, my G. You wanna know why? Because either one of two things happened. Either the devil stepped to Adam and he was like, bro, if you don't move out my way, one, or the devil already knew in advance he ain't gonna listen to me. He's not gonna listen to me. I'm whispering, he's not even letting me in. However, the girl, she's listening. She's willing to hear me. Hey, yo, homegirl, let me talk to you. She's like, oh, who is this? What you need? What can I help you with? Oh, cool. Yo, eat this apple over here. Why? Oh, because, you know, God is just really just hating on you. God created you and is hating on you. Okay, that make a lot of sense. Yeah, God just really hating on you. He don't want you to glow up. So if you eat this fruit, you're going to glow up for sure. Trust and believe. This is a damn serpent. He know about the glow up. All right, whatever. He know about a human glow up. All right, cool. So he's like, yo, eat this fruit. You going to get the glow up. She's like, oh, well, you know, I don't know about it. Nah, trust me. Like, God just hating. Trust me. Just do it. And she did it. And not only did she do it, she went and convinced a man. So why is it that, like, we know that the devil knew he had to go to Adam's wife in order to get Adam to eat the fruit. And that's what I had to tell one of my friends. One of my friends was going through it with his lady at one time. And I'm like, yo, he's like, the devil's attacking her. I don't know what to do. The devil's attacking her. I don't know what to do. And it was like, yo, bro. I had to tell him, I'm like, look, bro, the sad part is the devil is attacking her. And it is hurtful. But she's not really the target, my G. You are. Why? Because look at how it's affecting your life. Your money is suffering. Your friends are suffering. You're suffering to the point where you contemplating the worst things. Like you're doing the worst. Like you're doing bad right now. You're the target. The devil's attacking you, but the devil knew that you wouldn't listen. So he went and started attacking your lady because you listened to her. She told you to quit your job. You did it. She told you to stop talking to people. You did it. She told you to isolate yourself from your calling, and you did it. Like, nah, bro. Bro. You gotta monitor that. Monitor that and watch that. You gotta close that door, my boy. And the scary part is, if he try to go and tell his girl, like, yo, bro, baby, I think the devil's using you to knock me off, she's gonna look like, oh, so you think my life is just about you and I'm just a puppet used by the devil? She's gonna hate him for it. And it's gonna cause even more pain. So he can't say that. And she's not listening. She's not listening to the fact that she's getting used. You gotta step away from that, bro. You got to. Great job. Yeah, man. Nah, this is the reality. Wow, I'm telling you. I'm sorry, that must have been hard to hurt for. It was hard to hurt for, honestly. It's the same in the industry. Be careful. It is. And this is what, like, I think awareness is everything. You got to be aware. You got to be fortified, man. You got to have, it's funny, this song is Angels. I got Angels. And it's like, yo, bro, you got to be aware, man. You got to be aware that you got to be aware of all the little tricks and tactics that the devil's going to use to try to get you, bro. Because if we're not careful, the devil's going to get us, bro. And you can call it whatever you want. You may not believe in the devil, but no matter what, you got to understand there is a negative malicious energy out here in the world that does want you to fail. If you don't believe in the devil, you can easily believe in disease if you want to. I could call it cancer. I can call it AIDS. I can call it HIV. I can call it diabetes. I can call it whatever you want me to call it. But it does exist. There is a force out here that wants to destroy you. And I've never even understood. I'll be honest. Yo, thank y'all for tapping in. Make sure to tap the screen, share the live. Help me reach my live goal and reach these hand hearts up here. I've never even understood this, right? Disease, right? Diseases. A disease is a parasite that is inside of your body. It requires your body to live, right? The parasite needs your body to live, right? But it wants to kill you. That's the crazy thing. A disease is in your body and it requires your body as a place where it lives, but every single day, the only intention of that disease is to kill its host. It's a parasite and its only disease is to kill the host. Like, oh, I just want to make sure the host dies. Like, oh, I got this nice house. Now my job is to destroy it. My job is to destroy it. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to 20,000 likes, y'all. Let's get it to the 20,000 likes, y'all. Let's run it up. Like, that's the goal of the disease. And to me, that's so wild and it's crazy because it's like, yo, man, I never understood that about diseases. I'm like, yo, how can a disease be something that requires my body to live, but it's trying to kill me? You know what I'm saying? It wants to commit suicide and it wants you to join it. So, like, you don't got to believe in the devil. You don't got to believe that there's a malicious force out here that wants to destroy you. I could call it a disease. I could say diabetes does this. HIV does this. AIDS does this. Cancer does this. Like, what is it? Like, degenerative brain diseases do this. Alzheimer's and schizophrenia and all these things that are degenerative brain diseases, they all do the same thing. They live inside your body. They require your body for life, but yet its only function is to kill you. Its only function is to destroy its home. Its only function is to I have to kill this thing. I have to remove this thing. I have to remove it. Set a new goal. Boom. PM. Yeah, I gotta get my goal. Yeah. Yeah. Help me get through this live goal, y'all. Actually, I'm actually about to jump out of here, CX, honestly, because I gotta get the rest of my day going. But yeah, man, there's just something to think about. And I think that's the beautiful part about these lives that, you know, we can easily jump in here and just have something cool to think about. You know what I'm saying? But I do got to go because I do got to get some stuff done for this event that we got on March 3rd. I also got a members area too. All my lives are going to go in my members area. So if y'all like these lives and you want to tap in with the kid, definitely tap up in it. And it's funny. I just said I'm about to jump off and then the likes and the viewers and the subscribers went up. What's up, y'all? If y'all just joining in, make sure to follow me. I'm King Hoodie, man. I make music, and we up in here, and we have dope conversations. Make sure to like the live, share the live, help me reach this live goal real quick, and follow me. As soon as you say you're about to leave, the party decides to show up at your doorstep. You know what I'm saying? It's just like the club. It's just like, oh, I'm about to leave the club, and then 10 friends show up. I'm like, oh my God, now I can't leave. You know? But yeah, it's definitely a thing. I think I'm probably gonna have to start dedicating more time to like do this more, like have more time to be up in here because this is pretty dope. But yeah, if y'all never heard of me before, like the live. Make sure to tap the screen and share the live. Make sure to follow. I just said I was gonna leave too. Make sure to follow me if you're not already following me, man. My name is King Hoodie. I make music, and when we on live, we up in here. We have this dope content, and that's just what it is. and we've been having a dope conversation about relationships all day. And the conversation we was having about relationships was talking about like jealousy. And was also talking about like, what do you do in a relationship if your partner is jealous of you? What do you do in a relationship if your partner talks down to you? What do you do if you're in a relationship if your partner tries to isolate you? You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. You feel me? What do you do if I don't know how to do that. Yeah. What do you do if your partner starts to like do different things in your life? Lady Love, welcome to the live. Always chasing the bag, welcome to the live. Tiffany, welcome to the live. How does this work, bro? Like, I'm confused right now. I'm like, yo, I'm about to run out, and then a bunch of people start jumping in. Should I just still release it? Should I still just let it go? Maybe. But yeah, man. What do you do in those situations where your partner is exhibiting traits or doing things to you that you don't really agree with? You know what I'm saying? Like, do you just leave that situation? Or what's a telltale sign that you probably do need to leave that relationship? Is it something that's like, okay, like I've never experienced that. Someone told me one time in my past relationship that my partner was jealous of me. And I was like, no, my girl can't be jealous of me, bro. Like, that don't make no sense. But then when we started talking about like the symptoms of jealousy, it's like, yo, jealousy feels like constant competition and constant unease and constant unhappiness. And it feels like a person is not proud of you for accomplishing things and a person is not happy for you for accomplishing things. It's like you got to face it at some point. Like that's jealousy. That's just what that is. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to get any better than that. It just is the reality of the situation. So I just feel like we as a people, we gotta monitor that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm definitely going to jump off the live right now because I know I'm just waffling. I'm just waffling because I'm seeing people pop in. So I'm like, yo, let's keep talking. Let's get it popping. But yeah, I think my vocal cords are starting to wear out. I do got to go and get the rest of my day started. So I'm going to have to roll because today's Tuesday and it's a good day. It's a good day to get some stuff done. But I'm probably going to have to start negotiating on like how live I want to go and what are the different types of lives that I want to do. You know, like more events, probably more live content. Oh yeah, that's what I was saying, my members area. All these lives, I'm putting them up on YouTube, but I'm also going to put them up in my members area. You know, I got a members area for those who don't know. It's called For the Homies. frthehomies.com. It's my members area where all the members get to come in and hang out and chill and be a part of it. And so it's really cool and really fun. But yeah, I'm working to get to at least 1,000 members in there. If I get 1,000 members in my members area, that'll be really dope. That'll be really awesome. But yeah, man, us as a people, man, let's stay on it and let's stay aware. And let's make sure that we constantly like know and we're aware of like when things are happening. Ronald, appreciate you for the follow. And Cross, thank you for the gift. Thank you for the gifts. Y'all make sure to keep tapping the screen, keep sharing the live. Let's get it turned up. Hey, CX, I know I said I was going to be out of here, but it looks like it's starting to materialize. I don't know if I should leave or if I should stay. I'm conflicted. Larry B, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the live, man. For those who don't know, man, my name is King Hoodie. I'm a recording artist from Miami-Dade County, Florida. I make music, and I swore a few minutes ago I was about to jump off the live, but I guess I'm going to still talk. You know what I'm saying? About relationships. I honestly think that's probably like one of the most interesting concepts I've ever come across is the fact that when my friend was going through it with his lady, we were like, yo, the devil's attacking her. I'm like, yeah, the devil's attacking her, bro, but she's not the target. You are. And what that showed me was like, yo, the devil is a master strategist. Nashika, thank you for the follow. Larry B, thank you for the follow. What I found out was that the devil is a master strategist. Like, the devil knows what to do, but the devil is real. That's a real thing. And if you don't want to call it the devil, just call it disease, an energetic disease, a soul disease, whatever you want. Its only job is to steal, kill, and destroy, like the Bible says. I thought it was interesting, like the devil couldn't get Adam to eat the fruit, but Eve could get Adam to eat the fruit. You know what I'm saying? The devil couldn't get Samson to give his enemies the secret to his strength, but Delilah could get it. The girl got it from him, you know, and there's like countless stories all through history of like a person's partner being their downfall. And I think it's like that anytime you righteous, and anytime you a person that's like really got a great blessing on your life, and anytime you a person that really got an awesome task or purpose for your life, I think that there's always going to be somebody around you that is looking for the way to either take that from you or like mitigate that. And so you got to be aware and you got to say, man, I got to know it is who my real friends are, who my enemies are. Who are the people that are really for me? Who are the people that are just standing next to me just to see what the fuck I'm doing? You know what I'm saying? It's like, nah, bro, I got to observe this and I got to be on point and I got to be aware because everybody who's next to me isn't my friend. Everybody doesn't have the best intentions for me. So I got to know that. You know what I'm saying? Preach, because I'm straight up. We got to know this, man. Like, I've been in a relationship. I just got out of a long relationship, and I was in that relationship for a very long time. And I always used to wonder, like, man, why does she allow herself to be used like this? Like, I know this isn't your energy. I know you don't want to do this, but she felt like she wasn't in control of herself all the time. I'm like, man, okay, I understand that. Like, energy, she was never in control of her emotions, and she wasn't in control of like the way that she voiced those emotions. She could sit in a room and cuss me out, and I'm like, why are you treating me like that? It's unnecessary. But I had to, at some point, realize, like, man, she's being an unwitting, yet willing participant in the devil's game. The devil want to say all that crazy stuff to me. Like, that's dark. That doesn't help anything. You doubting me, putting doubt into my brain, calling me delusional for chasing my dreams, and you feeling like you're in constant competition with me, and you feeling so dissatisfied if I don't do exactly what you want when you want me to do it. That's not a healthy relationship. You know what I'm saying? That's not something that could breed life. That's only taking away. All you're doing is taking away from me. You're taking things away. You're chipping away at this block. And I didn't have the courage to get out of that relationship until recent times. I'll be honest. Like, I feel like God told me to leave that relationship 4 years ago, and I didn't. I was like, nah, I'm not going to do that. And then a whole bunch of bad things happened to me since then. And now I feel like I'm back at the same fork in the road, and God was like, yo, what are you going to do? Are you going to make the decision or not? And I feel like I was called to, like, okay, I got to make this decision. I got to choose my spirit over my flesh. My flesh really wants to be in a relationship with you because I love you and you're all I can see. But what kind of person would I become if I remove myself from this and I started seeing more? You know what I'm saying? If I could see more, what decision would I make? And because we can't see more, we got to walk in faith. You know what I'm saying? We got to say, okay, cool. Like, we have to walk in faith. It's a faith walk. You got to pray and meditate, and you got to believe. You got to believe that God is going to guide you in the right way. I'm in a situation right now, and I'm trying to do the same thing and leave. Honestly, man, Kayla, if that's how you feeling, I would highly recommend, man, pull the Band-Aid off, yo. If you feeling like you at this crossroads with it, and you kind of like wrestling with it, and you wrestling with God, and you wrestling with all this stuff, I would say, man, take that leap of faith, because it's going to hurt in the moment, but it's going to heal you in the grand scheme of things. In the grand scheme of things, you're going to see your life start increasing. Like, I got out of that relationship a little, like, around a month ago. Yeah, like around a month ago. And this is a long relationship. Like, I was with this person for over a decade. You know what I'm saying? Like a decade, since I was 19. I'm 30 now. And so it's very difficult, but it's also like, I think it's so strange how when I separated from her, I feel like my life started healing itself in a weird way. It's like, imagine having a thorn in your side, and then you finally take it out, and then now your body can heal. For some reason, I feel like things are healing in my life, like more than I can even see, more than I can even aware, because I'm starting to see the residuals from like all this good activity, even going live, like different things. I'm starting to see the residuals in it. So I'm like, you know what? I got to follow God, man. I got to trust my spirit. I can't trust what I see. I can't trust what I feel. I got to trust my spirit. I got to trust that thing that's bigger than me, man. Because if I don't, I'm going to keep taking L just like everybody else out here, man. You got all these people that only believe in money, and then they get pissed off because money won't make you happy. But that's all you believe in, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got people that only believe in the structure, the system, the government, the school structure, the business structure, the American economic system. You got all these people that believe in this man-made structure, but then they get mad at the end of their life when they don't understand shit and they don't feel nothing, and their friends aren't their friends, and their lovers aren't their lovers, and their wife ain't really their wife, and their kids don't really like them, but they made money and they were successful according to what, you know, the government standard was. Jolie, what's up? Danny, what's up? Like, and you get mad at the end of your life when you realize, like, yo, that stuff that you thought that you wanted isn't really what you wanted. That what you thought was gonna be happiness at the end of the road ain't happiness. And I always tell my homies that, I'm like, in recent time I've been saying it too, like, yo, it's a paradox, right? A person who's willing, Caleb, thank you for the follow. A person that's willing to sell their soul for a better life, that's a paradox, my boy. Like, you're naturally gonna hate that because you're here now and you're willing to sell your soul for a better life, or what you believe to be a better life. But what you don't know is that you can't have a better life without a soul. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like, I'm willing to sell my soul so I can have a better life. But little do I know, there's no version of me having a better life without a soul. You got to have soul. That's why it's called soul music. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to have a soul in order to have a better life. What you don't know is these people, they sell their soul, and they get to the other side. When they get to the other side, they realize food don't taste as good as it used to taste. Sex don't feel as good as it used to feel. Money doesn't make me as happy as it used to make me. This house is big and lonely. This car is nice and empty. And all these things that I thought was going to fill my life with joy kind of all lost its luster. And that's why all these people, it's like the man who, it's like King Midas, how he wished that everything he touched on the gold. Like, oh man, touching, he enjoys it in the morning. But by the end of the day, all he did was make it so that he couldn't eat anything, he couldn't drink anything, and he touched his daughter, he turned her into a gold statue, essentially killing his daughter. And so it was like, oh, please just take this away from me. You thought what you wanted was everything you touched to turn to gold. You thought you wanted the Midas touch. But little did you know that the second everything around you started turning into gold, nothing can live. You know what I'm saying? Like nothing is alive anymore. You feel me? So it's like, it's a paradox. A lot of people are selling their soul trying to get to this place, not knowing that when you get to this place, you can get to this place, but if you get to this place without a soul, you're not going to enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? You're only going to enjoy that thing with a soul. And you can only get there with your soul if you put the work in. You could do it this way. Like, I'm going to put my work in and I'm going to just get what I came to get. Or you can say, I'm going to take the cheap way. I just want to sell my soul and jump over there. Cool, sell your soul, jump over there. But what you don't know is that you can't enjoy your life without a soul. So you're going to be on the other side looking back this way like, oh my God, trying to tell other people like, don't sell your soul for this stuff. Don't go for fame and fortune. It's whack over here. We know that shit is whack, nigga. Like, we know it's whack. But we gonna go with our souls. So it's gonna be fun for us. It's terrible for you because you sold your soul for this. You gave up where you was really supposed to be for this. So it's gonna be bad for you, but it's gonna be good for us. Why? Because we really putting the work in, and we still got our souls, and we're not compromising our soul for anything or anybody. We're not playing and positioning ourselves with the devil. We're not rocking with the opposition. I know who I am. I came out here to shake shit up, and I'm not gonna do that by following the status quo, by following you. I don't want nobody to think I'm crazy, but Tupac ain't dead. Hey, maybe. Why? You just seen him in the streets? You seen him outside just now? Just my belief. Hey, he could be alive. He could be alive. I don't know. I don't really care anymore. I used to be like, man, I wonder if he's alive or dead. And I started realizing, like, it really don't matter if he's alive or dead. You know what I'm saying? Because he was valuable in our life for what he was doing. So if he chooses to hide for the rest of his life, that's his business. I shouldn't be looking for his ass. You know what I'm saying? If he want to hide for the rest of his life, he should do that. But if he's really gone, then we should just allow him to rest. That's my belief on Tupac. And Tupac's one of my favorites ever. I like Tupac because he represented more than the music. But the reality, man, goes right back into it. You got people out here that are trying to sell their soul so that they can get to this place of a better life, but you can't have a better life without a soul. And I'm not guessing. I'm keeping it real. This is really what it breaks down to. We can try to convince ourselves of otherwise, but we can't. That's just the reality of our situation. So, you know, let's understand it. And as we understand that, we'll be able to grow as a people. Like, okay, cool. There is a certain level of sacrifice that I have to put in to get what I want, but that's only if I'm doing it the right way. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm feeling like I'm sacrificing, I feel like I'm going for this, then I'm doing the right things. You know what I'm saying? Like, failure is easy. Failure and negative thoughts are free. Positive thoughts cost you something. To fall on the ground and break your leg is free, but to climb a tree costs you something. To drop out of school is free, but to go and enroll in school costs something else. You know what I'm saying? So I said it to say, man, let's just get it popping. Y'all, I'm about to jump off the live right now. I hope to see y'all later, man. I'm going to come back on live tomorrow at 10 a.m. So if y'all up at 10 a.m., come and rock with King Hoodie on TikTok. All right? I'm going to see y'all later. This was awesome. Peace. Peace in the middle. Yes. Sound it off. I'm going to see y'all later, man. Okay? If you're not already following me, follow me. Follow me. If you're not already following me, keep following me and follow me some more. All right, I'm gonna see y'all later. Peace. Have an amazing day. And yeah, man, do good. Peace. Peace, Q.